Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome on in. How are y'all doing? I hope everyone is doing well and has found the past weekend to be a nice and hopefully chill one. Hopefully not too, hot as, we are. I think it's today, I think today is the first day of, summer, So I hope you guys are doing your best to, stay nice and cool during hot weather. Oh my god. Oh, I get hiccups, excuse me. Betty Princess, thank you so much for a tier 1 sub for 41 months. That is a... Well, excuse me, I'm still trying to fight back hiccups. that is a hell of a lot of months for sure. Holy crap, that's like, how many years? That's... somewhere. I can't do the math in my head right now. But yeah, very big peck and belly and hug over to you there, Betty. Thank you so much for the support. I definitely cannot thank you enough for it. Welcome by the way, Betty. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well in the weekend. Was nice joining you in there. Welcome on as well, Rapture. Best wishes and hope you'll find alerts, Master and cozy. Welcome, Blue Eyes, White Boomer. You must feel big. Yeah. I mean, I am always very big, yes. Hopefully doing it right there as well, Blue Eyes. Hey Lizard, yeah, hey there, Nick. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. 3.6-ish? Yeah, I was thinking something like that, yeah. Cause like I kinda can't do the math in my head right now, but it's like it's definitely, well, yeah, it's like somewhere just above like 3 years, I believe, total. Doing okay, just vibing a bit before work. Hey, that's good to hear you're doing okay there, Betty. Best wishes with work today, and hopes it'll be the day will go by nice and smoothly. Hopefully it won't be too stressful of a day today. Welcome Devin Otter, how are you doing? Hope you've been doing well on the weekend, was showing you in there. And yeah, we're back with some more Serious Sam 2. When we last left off, I think we were in we were definitely in one chapter, not chapter 1, sorry. We were in a chapter, but I don't remember which one exactly. We started the medieval themed chapter. We finished like the first level of that chapter pretty much, and then left off from there. That's the most that I remember. I don't remember what number chapter that is though, because the first one was that jungle themed one. Second one was what was the second one actually? I don't remember anymore. The second one was the giant themed one, right? I'm trying to like think of like the bosses, because each boss had like a medallion. So chapter 1 was jungle, second one was the giant themed one, third one was the the very interesting themed one, the sort of like Japanese slash like Chinese kind of like theme here and there in that one. I think that was the third one, yeah. Fourth one was the clear planets, I remember that one. So yeah, we're in chapter 5 right now. So yeah. But yeah, it has definitely been a while since we last played this game for sure. Probably like, I think 2 weeks now. Because last week we kind of we got super heavily distracted with some game demos, because Steam was doing their like Next Fest kind of events, and we basically took the opportunity during that whole week to just play a wide load of like different game demos. It was definitely very fun for sure, yes. But now that that's over, we're getting back into where we left off of all the other games we've been playing so far. Starting off with Serious Sam 2, and hopefully eventually getting back into also like, you know, Persona 5 Royal and Gravity Circuit, and I guess also Core Keeper as well too. Yeah, Core Keeper is also another one I definitely want to play some more for sure. I'm gonna alt tab really quickly because I'm gonna give a shout over to Emmons. There we go. Welcome in, by the way, Emmons. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well in the weekend. Was nice showing you in there. Thank you for the hat pats and the boops, Will Awake. Big hugs back over to you there, my friend. And best wishes over to you there, and hopes you'll find the lurk to be nice and cozy. I need to drink some hydration, give me a second. I have not been doing a good job of drinking, keeping myself hydrated today. Alrighty. Thank you for shouting. The weekend has been alright. Yeah, it's good to hear it's been alright there, Emmons. Very happy to hear that. Hey, happy I lost my streak. No, I'm sorry, Jake. That's okay. It was just a Twitch stream streak. It's all good. Still though, I'm sorry that you did lose the streak though, Jake, but I hope you'll still at least find the stream here to nice and cozy. Welcome in, by the way, Jake. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well on the weekend with showing you in there. Aside from pain from sleeping wrong, but I've been taking painkillers, so hopefully the painkillers is kicking in at the very least, you know. I'm sorry to hear that you got some painful sleep last night there, but yeah, best wishes. Hope you do feel better soon there, Emmons. Had a rough weekend, feeling a little better. Well, it's good to hear that you're feeling better now, though, Jake. That's good to hear. I am sorry that the weekend was a rough one, though, but at least the weekend's over now, and you'll have this week to look forward to being better, eh? Tell ya. It was from a few days ago. Oh, okay, I see. Damn, that must have been like one hell of a rough as hell sleep then. If you're still feeling the pain like today, then, eh? Yeah, no. Hopefully you do feel better soon, there, Emmons. Holy crap. Yeah, the weekend for me was definitely a very interesting one. It was the most eventful weekend I've had in a very long time, basically. I say a very long time, but maybe like, I don't know, maybe like over a year or so, I don't know. At least that's what it feels like. I did a lot of gambas on Twitch, hundreds of thousands of points bet, not a single penny returned. No, I'm sorry, Jake. That is kinda how they get you though, those gamba stuff. I guess they do call them gambas there. It's kinda like, it just clicked in my head as well too, where it's like, haha, gamba kinda rhymes with gambling. And it's funny because like you're kinda gambling with gambas. But yeah, basically for the weekend on my end, it was basically a very eventful one that I spent with my family mainly. We did like basically a lot of like get-together stuff with the whole family. Because I mentioned last week in one stream, I forget which one, but some distant relatives from Germany are currently here on vacation here in Canada, and they're basically staying here for 2 weeks. So they've been here since like last week, and this week here is going to be like their final one here in Canada, I believe. And then they're taking a plane back home, if I recall. But basically, like, because they're here, we've just been doing a lot of like family get-together stuff, and especially during the weekend. The weekend was definitely just like a weekend that we spent like together like pretty much every day. Because it started off on Friday, where on Friday we got together over at a local bowling lane. That was the first thing we kind of did. Well, actually no, it was the second thing we did together actually. The first thing we did together was on last Sunday. So like last week's Sunday, not yesterday Sunday. We basically got together in the backyard and drank a hell of a lot of like beers and stuff while like devouring like some barbecue steaks. That was the first thing we did. The second one was the bowling lane. We basically went over to like a local bowling lane and just like, you know, bowled some like 5-pin stuff. We never really do the 10-pin bowling for some reason. It's always the 5-pin one where they have those like smaller bowling balls. Either way, it was a fun time. Like, I remember we got there a bit early, so we were, me and my family got there like a bit early. We were still waiting for like other people to arrive, so I basically just took the time over in the like arcade area and just played a bit of the, I played a bit of like pinball. They had a pinball machine that was themed around Pirates of the Caribbean, so I just played that and it was fun. Other than that though, like, yeah, the bowling was definitely lots of fun. It was very chill. I think I did definitely overexert myself though during it though, because after that day was over, I did kind of like feel a lot of like pain in my muscles and like, you know, like in my arms and legs, because I guess I was just like trying like way too hard to like get those strikes, was all. Someone who's doing serious Sam time? Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely get into the game soon. I'm just like, I guess we're just currently like in just chatting here right now. Because Yeah, weekend for me was definitely a busy one for me, so I'm just kind of like, you know, doing a bit of story time, I guess, before we get into the game. Welcome, by the way, Make Mac, how are you doing? Hope you've been doing well the week I'm showing you in there. Yeah, I like, if anyone wants to share what your guys' weekend was like, definitely don't be afraid to do so. But yeah, that was Friday. Friday was the whole like bowling lane stuff. Saturday we actually went over to a local go-kart place, which is really cool. It's basically just this kind of like place where you can do like outdoor go-karts and mini golf and a bumper boats kind of ride as well. We mainly did the go-karting and the mini golf. What we did basically was that like we did like one race on the go-karts, and then like after that we took a bit of a break to play some mini golf, and then once we, you know, putted through all the holes, we did one more race in the go-karts, and then we like headed home. The go-karts was definitely a lot of fun. That was my favorite moments during the weekend. I think it's just because, like, you know, I just had like a lot of fun driving the go-karts. I definitely did feel like Wario or Bowser though when I was trying to fit my fat ass in those go-karts. Because like I was kind of sitting in the go-karts like I was Waluigi, where like my legs are so long, so I just had to like kind of like really bend them just to fit. It was kind of funny. But yeah, no, like, I just remember being very, well, I was being, like, a little bit competitive during a race, during both races. I was trying real hard to, like, overtake, like, everybody pretty much in, like, every race. It was really funny. Especially when it comes to, like, certain people that don't know how to, like, you know, drive or whatever, so they just end up, like, driving into, like, walls or whatever. It was really funny. Doing good, just been taking care of cat mainly. Okay, that's good to hear they're doing good there, Mac. Very happy to hear that. Yeah, hopefully hope you've been having fun with the cat there. Hopefully cat is nice and happy. But yeah, that was basically Saturday. Sunday, yesterday, we went over to a We went over to this like local park, this like really big park, and we didn't really go, like, we didn't really explore the whole park. We mainly just went there to go visit this like indoor botanical garden, pretty much. It's basically just this like big building, this like really big tall building that's centered around just like having basically just like this indoor garden that's like really fancy. Lots of like plants from like all over the world, like, you know, palm trees, bamboo, all that kind of stuff. It was really cool though. It was like really fancy. Because they put a lot of love into like making the whole like garden look really cool and like really pretty. There was even this one spot as well too where in the garden, like, there's this one spot where they have a bunch of butterflies everywhere as well. So like everywhere you look in that whole room, there was just like butterfly like there and here and everywhere. It was really pretty. And yeah, like there was butterflies that just basically like flying around like everywhere. It was funny. My buddy's been booked. Boops back over to the Rapture. Thank you for the big ups as well too. Big hugs back over to you there, Mufferun. Oh yeah, like I guess when it comes to the garden, my favorite part of that garden was definitely the little like makeshift waterfall that they had going there. They had a waterfall that had like a that would fall into like a lake, followed by like a tiny little stream basically, and it was really cool because like in the pond and stuff there was actually a whole lot of like koi fish as well too, some really big ones and really small ones like all around. It was really fun, just like watching them just, you know, like live their life. I saw a couple big ones that would like, you know, stick their heads like over like outside of the water and just kind of like, you know, open their mouths or whatever, because they're like, I guess they're expecting like feeding or whatever. That was really funny. But yeah, no, that was basically my whole weekend. And yeah, we definitely did like a lot of like moving around, and Yeah, let me tell you, I've just been like really sore lately, like all around my body, especially in my legs, is the amount of like, you know, walking around we've been doing as well. Oh, and including the bowling trip as well too, because like I said, I kind of overexerted myself during the bowling game. I was kind of like, you know, I was kind of pushing myself like a little bit too much, I guess, and I just ended up like hurting my muscles or whatever. It was still very fun though, I definitely cannot deny that. It was definitely the most eventful weekend I've had for like a long while. Which is funny as well too, because like my family is still planning like more stuff to do as well for this coming week as well. I think everyone is talking about like having like one fishing trip this coming like Thursday or Friday actually. Because that's the one thing my family just like really wants to do like before our relatives from Germany like go back home. It's just like, you know, go to a local river outside of the city and just try and fish a couple fish pretty much. But that's the only plans that I have heard so far. I don't know if they've been planning anything else, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, for now, hopefully for these following days here, hopefully I'll have plenty of time just to like rest my body, because like yeah, I'm still pretty much feeling sore here and there. But anyway, sorry about the long ramble about how my weekend was going. Let's go ahead and get into the game now, I guess. Hey there, Draco, welcome on in. Best wishes, hopes you'll find alerts, Mission Cozy. Yeah, continue playing. I think we saw this cutscene before, but I'm gonna watch it anyway just cause. Oh my god, the T-pose, like the A-posing enemies everywhere. I love how like they don't bother to like give all the different characters like proper poses. They just like they pretty much just like control, like they just like paste each and every like one of those kind of like models here and there without trying to like give them funny poses or whatever. Pretty much. Yeah, hey there, Draco. Welcome on in. Hopefully, you've been doing well in the weekend. Was I showing you in there? Alrighty. Whoa, well, they never said it was that far away. They could have spawned us somewhere nearer. Oh well, at least I didn't do any of the long, mind-numbing and tiresome walking. All I heard was you mumbling something in Spanish. Okay, we must find some sort of transport to town. Maybe we can call a cab. Yeah, just maybe we can call a cab. Who knows, eh? When it comes to how goofy this game is, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Honestly, speaking about like goofy stuff in this game, have we ever came across a telephone booth like the ones in the second encounter? The only one I can think of was that one cutscene where Sam spawns that like big B boss, because he goes into that one phone booth to like phone the I guess the management that manages the boss summons or whatever. Good news via work announced. I lost a total 8 pounds now, and I've lost a total of 12% body fat. I am condensing, making the perfect swallowable protein boost, I guess. I'm just being silly. Don't mind me. That's pretty awesome news for sure, though, Draco. Hell yeah, congrats, my friend. I'm very happy to hear that the work announcement has been working out well there. So hell yeah. Best wishes and hopes you continue to have you'll continue to have very fulfilling workout sessions there, Draco. Yeah, let's get into it now. Oh boy. Yeah, it has definitely been a while since I last played. I need to kind of like remind myself of the, well, I guess not really everything, but like what I currently have when it comes to my weapon like arsenal. I have the pistols, I have the double barrel shotgun, funny enough, without having the single shot one for some reason. Got the dual Uzis, got a rocket launcher, and I got a sniper rifle. Okay, hopefully I will do my best to remember all these weapons I have here. Hopefully. I'm a protein-packed prey? Hell yeah.
Follow the main road that'll lead us to Kingsburg.
Yeah, like there's any other road to follow.
Right. Also, I love the I love the fact that the cane for this is a damn area is just like knockoff, like, what's his face? Elvis. That's amazing. Yeah, I was gonna say there was that, I definitely do like to bulk up with tons of prey as well, too. Like, tons of protein, and it's just a, well, you know, prey that's, like, packed with tons of protein, I guess. I don't know. Brain going burr, sorry. What the hell? Did that guy just... Okay. I saw a Jacob flying by, but it crashed into the, mountain. I don't know if that was, like, on purpose or what. Oh, that one did it again as well. Oh god, I gotta remember how to aim. This music is definitely very, fantastical, it feels like. Very fantasy themed. Which is definitely very fitting for the theme of the chapter we're in. I hope the game's not too loud, by the way, though. You guys will let me know if the game is too loud or too quiet, right? Same thing, one's direct, one's condensed. Hell yeah. I heard that the battle music was still playing, so that was my tell that there were still bad guys spawning. Yeah, I guess before I start exploring around, I should just try and, like, fight everybody here first. And what I mean by fighting everybody, I mean everybody in the game, not you guys. I'll wrestle with you guys later in bed. I'm just being silly, don't mind me. Hey there, Vexter, welcome on in. How are you doing? Oh, okay. I could have used that the whole time. Oh well. Congrats on the 25 stream streak as well there, by the way, Draco. Best wishes and hopes to continue to find the streams to be nice and cozy. Hey there, Eugene, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hopefully the weekend was nice and chill. Minigun.
Shiny and deadly.
It's super shiny because I still have that serious damage on right now. I forgot that they brought back the cannons from, like, what was it, Second Encounter as well. Okay. I'm good too, but I hate the Bills. Nah, I get you there. I know the feels well too. Well, it's good to hear they're doing good there, Eugene. Very happy to hear that. Hopefully the Bills, won't cause too much stress there. Oh.
Wonder what the speed limit is around here.
I probably wouldn't worry about that. Just start speeding anyway. Who cares about speed limits? Yeah, I was just gonna say that, like, I definitely do hate those as well too. Lots of things I want to, like, you know, get someday, like, you know, all these different games that have come out over the over time. But nah, I just gotta keep saving money to pay out the bills, unfortunately. It's all good. Speaking of games I want to get someday, though, over the weekend there was that one game that was actually doing. Okay, that guy's dumb, doesn't know how to fly. There was this one game I've been wanting to, like, get someday, 2 Point Museum. I still didn't get the game, unfortunately, but over the past weekend I did get to actually play a bit of it because they were doing a free-to-play weekend special, which was really awesome. And yeah, so far for what I played of the 2 Point Museum, it was definitely a very fun and chill game. It plays very similarly to, like, the other 2 Point games, like Hospital and Campus, but it definitely does feel like that when it comes to, like, Museum, like when I compare that game to the other ones in the series. It feels like Museum is definitely made for, like, you know, not just to goof off, but also just to, like, oh wow, I can't hit this guy for shit, so okay, never mind. It was made to definitely just to be, like, more laid back and just, you know, give the players a fun time, just to, like, you know, make cool looking museums and whatnot. Because I feel like when it comes to, like, the gameplay for 2 Point Campus and Museum, like, those games definitely do give you like a lot of stuff for like, you know, trying to be creative and whatever, but not really like a lot like Museum does. It feels like when it comes to like Campus and Museum, they're more for. It feels like you kind of like need to strategize a bit more with those games pretty much, so you can like, you know, make money and be successful pretty much. Which isn't too bad. You don't really have to like, you know, you don't really have to like have like a big brain to beat those games pretty much. It's just that it feels like that's what the whole theme for those games is, though. That's just kind of like how it feels to play them. Compared to Museum, where 2 Point Museum basically it offers like a lot more tools and like more fun stuff when it comes to like creating your museum pretty much is all. It also kind of brings to mind that one game, that other tycoon game I would play, Secret Treasure. No, not that game, sorry. I was just thinking about this one game, Planet Coaster, because Planet Coaster is a game that I feel like is definitely made for players that wants to create their like dream theme parks pretty much, because of the amount of like creative freedom you get pretty much in those ones. I think especially in the sequel for that game now, Planet Coaster 2. I wouldn't know because I never got to play that game yet, Planet Coaster 2. I definitely do want to play that game though. But from what I've seen of the videos of that game here and there, it definitely does feel like there's a lot more tools when it comes to building your theme parks, which is really awesome. So like even more creative freedom on top of like what you already had pretty much with the first game, which I definitely do like. I like when there's, you know, tycoon games like those, you know, like the 2 Points games and Planet Coaster, where like, you know, you can play them strategically, I guess, you know, if you're all about, you know, completing like, you know, achievements or goals or whatever. Because I know Planet Coaster also has like a career mode as well too, but I just like it when those kind of games also like offer, you know, sandbox modes or whatever, you know. When the developers make their games to make it so that way, you know, players can have fun pretty much just, you know, creating stuff in them pretty much. I definitely do like that a lot. Oh man, now that I've mentioned Planet Coaster as well, and I'm thinking about that game, I'm also thinking about like Roller Coaster Tycoon, those games made by Chris Sawyer, I think is what his name was, or his name is. And yeah, I definitely grew up playing those Roller Coaster Tycoon games a lot way back then as a kid. Because I remember with Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, I got those games from cereal boxes actually. Because way back then, like years ago when I was like a really young lizard, they used to do that thing where you can get like whole games as like prizes in cereal boxes. And I remember getting like a lot of like different games from cereal boxes actually, like way back then. And yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 was actually like those kind of games that I would get. It was really awesome. Someone's shooting rockets and I don't see who. Oh, there you are. Okay, I guess we're... Oh, no, never mind, we're not good yet. This damn music though. I can't get over it. I love it. But yeah, no, like other than the Roller Coaster Tycoon games though, my mind also went over to that one game, I would say it's a game that's definitely inspired by the old-fashioned Roller Coaster Tycoon games. What's it called though? I think it's called Parkitect. It's basically another like tycoon game that's themed around like, you know, theme parks. It definitely feels a lot more inspired by the Roller Coaster Tycoon games rather than just like, you know, anything else pretty much. This plane's gonna keep flying by and it's gonna be hard to hit them because of the fact that they lead these shots. I can just move forward. boy, they're all spawning now. But yeah, like when it comes to all those Tycoon games I listed off though, I definitely do feel like my most played ones are definitely Roller Coaster Tycoon, for sure. Mainly like the first and second one, I would say. The third one I also did play as well too, like way back then. I do remember messing around with the sandbox mode a lot on that. Because later on I would also like figure out like how to like crash the roller coasters and stuff, and that'd be like a really fun time. But yeah, no, like when I think back on it, I definitely do feel like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 were my most played Tycoon games as a kid. I'm so sorry I say about bills. No, it's all good. Like I said, I know how stressful they can be. How it's your day today? Day has been alright so far, just been kind of like sore a lot lately. Oh. Well, be careful when flipping the vehicles, I guess. These fucking... These planes are pissing me off. I'm just gonna like shoot them with a gun I know I can like hit them with. There we go. It was just pissing me off that I couldn't shoot them with the vehicle there, so I had to hop out of there. Hey there, Gyro. Welcome on in. Welcome in as well, Vlug. It's good to see you both. Hopefully you both have had a nice, chill and relaxing weekend. I see you've reached Serious Sam too. Hell yeah. We even got to the fantasy levels. It's been tons of fun so far. I definitely have been enjoying this game a lot.
As I suspected, Mental's troops already set a trap. Waste them.
Sam's pleasuring himself while doing this? Crazy. Yeah, best wishes over to your guy and hopes you do find the alert to be nice and cozy. The heads of it to their mother friend. Oh boy. There's a lot going on here. Hey and howdy. Hey there, Reno. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well and the weekend was nice and chill here and there. Welcome as well, Lost Reaper. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I do hope everyone did have a nice and chill weekend. If anybody here wants to share what how their weekend was like, definitely feel free to do so. Oh god, pardon me. Oh, I'm still trying to fight back hiccups. I don't know why I'm trying to fight back the hiccups though. Thank you for giving all the shots to Emmons. Wait, you're shooting at dinos? Kinda. It's more that they're just like weird biomech enemies that just up and have like a dinosaur's face on. I wouldn't really say they're like dinosaurs, to be honest. It's more like they're just, it looks more like they're like wearing a mask that's, you know, like a dinosaur, kind of. Good, comfy vibes after work, going to the gym, planning to lurk, hell yeah. Get them swole muscles there, Reno. Sorry. I just like, you know, you guys know me, I'm just a dork for huge muscles, so yeah. Overall, it's good to hear that you're doing good and that you're getting good comfy vibes as well. I'm very happy to hear that. Best wishes over to you there and hopes you do find a lurk later to be a nice chill one and that the workout session later will be nice and fulfilling as well. What the hell is that big old portal over there though? What the hell are they about to spawn on me? Oh my god, this helicopter, please. There we go. It was a nice holiday weekend. Hell yeah, that's good to hear there, Lost Reaper. I'm happy to hear you had a good weekend there. Oh, there's the one spawning. Some bad guys shooting at me. These helicopters are pissing me off because they're like dodging my attacks, kinda. So the big devil mech guy's gonna have some problems moving around. He kind of like this giant like red demon guy. He kind of reminds you of a boss from this one arcade game called Smash TV. Sam has said that before earlier in this game. I remember him saying that in like chapter 1. We good now? Alrighty. Oh boy. Sadly, oh wait, no, just one more helicopter. Weekend included me being sick, so recovering. No, I'm sorry to hear that there, Reno. Hopefully you're feeling better though. Hopefully you've made a full recovery there. If not, best wishes over to you there and hopes you do feel better soon there. Big hugs over to you there, my friend. Muscles are good, everyone loves strong, big vibes. Hell yeah, same, honestly. I definitely am a fan of the huge, strong vibes myself. I'm gonna swap vehicles here just in case. Because yeah, this one has like more health than the other one. Thank you for hydrating reminder, Sonara. I will hydrate right now. Welcome by the way, Sonara, how are you doing? Hopefully been doing well on the weekend, was chilling you in there. Alrighty. Ooh, good hydration. I have returned to water the lizard. Yeah. I do like staying hydrated and moist, I guess. But yeah, hopefully been doing well there, Sonara. Am good, been busy all week IRL. I also gotta get some water. Okay, no problem there, Sonara. Enjoy the look for now. I hope everyone here is also doing the same thing and is staying hydrated as well. I am also noticing the giant castle there. When I see the castle there, I can't help but just want to make like pokes at like Harry Potter with its like weird castle looking thing there. Looking like a weird version of like Hogwarts almost. Knock knock knock.
What do you want?
I want to see the king.
Hey Nigel, he wants to see the king. What? A king?
Holy crap. That is the loudest laugh I've ever heard. Many hours later? What? Really cracked him up with that one, holy crap. Jesus! Oh.
Huh? What the?
What are those noises she's making? Oh, get the ladder, Sam. There is definitely some very funny noises that was made all around there, holy crap. Becky, welcome back, Sonora. Exactly, Velociraptor. Alright, it's time for next level here. Which I'm going to assume is going to be taking place in a castle, or... God damn it, Sam. He's a charmer, isn't he, eh? Wakes up, stretches, scratches his balls, fart, like lets one rip, and then goes on about his day. That one kind of left there. A very top-heavy Sam he looked like. She got a magic butt plug in, I think. I guess that would explain it, yeah. Beautiful Princess Olga's wedding ceremony. Okay, then. Why in the world did you shut me out last night, huh? I mean, you never did that before. I remember a ladder being thrown down and, a woman. I knew it. You could have at least let me hear what she had to say. Whatever, who am I to know what's going on, right? All you need to do is find your way to the Church of Rock, and that's all I'm going to say. Is the computer in Sam's head getting all, jealous over the fact that, Sam got some action last night, if you know what I mean?
Proceed towards the king's castle.
That's funny. Okay, so now we have to go through the village area to get to the castle. Okay. So we're not quite at the castle level yet. If there is going to be a level that takes place in the castle. I am also starting to get like flashbacks to the second encounter as well too, where that game did also have a chapter that was themed very it is more medieval than like fantasy, but it's, you know, similar I guess in the sense as well, where, you know, castles and fortresses and whatever. Hello. These are some interesting looking characters around here. It's like a weird mixture of like fantasy but also like 70s, I guess? Cause that guy's wearing like a leather jacket and jeans while this lady's wearing like a cheerleader outfit. There you go. Yeah, I guess best not to question too much, eh? Because to be honest, like when it comes to the whole series, I definitely said it before, but this game definitely feels the most unserious out of all the Serious Sam games. Especially because of like how goofy this game is, for sure. What the hell? Okay, which way are we going? There's signs over there that say Sovi Samo Sovi, which I don't know if that's an actual language or just signs. Let's go left. There's a gate there and particles over there that signify a teleporter thing. Okay, so what happens if I step in here?
Teleport has been found.
Okay then. It wasn't exactly super secretive there. I saw the sparkles there and I knew that's just what was gonna happen when I walked into it. This is definitely one of those kind of moments as well too, where I wish I had like a map as well, just to know where the hell the teleport like took me. Oh well, don't matter. Okay, I have expected like bad guys to spawn here as well too after that. I'm guessing yeah. Looks like I have to go over to the right side here. The left was not the right way. Right is right. Like as they say, right is right. So oh. And right also leads to a cutscene. And the checkpoints. Bad guys are playing football with the villagers. Ow. Crap, there's those spider things as well too. I hate the screams that they do. What was that? Oh. I saw something that fell down. That was one of those kind of like lights that floating around there. I thought it was like a broken wishbone or something. It looked like a wishbone that was like on the floor for a second there. Oh yeah, I got a minigun, that's right. Ow. Extra life. There we go. As someone that's, like I said, likes huge muscles, I can't deny that these guys do look cool. They definitely do look like they need to, like, you know, focus on their legs more, don't they? I always find it really goofy when you see, like, cartoons where, cartoon characters get, like, the huge muscles, but there's, like, no muscles in their legs, so... It's just, like, way too easy to make that sort of, like, you know... Never skip leg day joke, pretty much. Okay, guess we're good now. What is that noise? Is that a helicopter? Oh, it's those damn spider things. I guess that noise. I also got to like look up there and notice that there's a secret power up there. So I just blow that up and oh, I got the single shot shotgun now.
Secret power-up was
Okay, so we're trying to make the most of the serious damage while we have it.
has been collected.
That was a secret item, okay. It wasn't exactly super hidden though. It was just around the corner. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say the spider enemies are super scary. As someone that has, like, I guess, very mild arachnophobia. But, I definitely don't like their screams, though. Oh, the zombie shotgun guys are back. I've seen those guys ever since, like, chapter 1, pretty much. Okay, so we're definitely getting to the part in this game now where they're really starting to bring back like the old bad guys from past chapters. Sorry, I really like the music for this game though. With this music playing right now, it's actually kind of giving me like flashbacks to Fat Princess. A game, it's a multiplayer game I used to play on the PlayStation 3. Hello! Don't know if anyone here's ever heard of Fat Princess or played the game before. Yeah, like from what I remember, like Fat Princess was definitely one of those kind of like it was a game I definitely remember playing the most of back then when I used to play games my PlayStation 3 a lot. I remember Fat Princess, yeah. It's really funny the name of the game compared to like what the game actually is. Guess for those that don't know what Fat Princess is, it was basically a multiplayer PvP game that was top-down and very heavily team-based, because it was kind of like a top-down Team Fortress 2 in a way, where each team had 5 classes. There was the Warrior, Ranger, Priest, Wizard, and Worker. It was also like a fantasy theme I should also mention. And yeah, basically each class had like their own kind of like specialties. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. So like, you know, the Worker was like the Worker was the class that would basically like run around the whole arena, basically collecting resources and building stuff to help with like defending the castle or helping like build more siege items, pretty much. And of course, like the priest was like the healer, the wizard, and was like, you know, the crowd control kind of stuff, and so on. The main idea of Fat Princess, though, I would say, was definitely the main game mode, which was kind of like their own version of Capture the Flag. So, when it comes to like, you know, most multiplayer shooter games that have like Capture the Flag, there's always, you know, like the two teams, and both teams like fight each other to like, you know, defend their flag while trying to like steal the enemies, kind of thing, you know. Fat Princess basically did the spin of it to where instead of flags, it was princesses. So the idea was that like one team would have like the enemy team's princess captured, and they basically have to like work as a team to like go and steal back their princess while keeping the other one prisoner, pretty much. But the whole idea of it too, there with the name implied, Fat Princess, is that around each arena, like each map in the game, there's basically just like giant pieces of cake scattered around everywhere. And so usually what would happen is that people, like certain players, mainly the workers, would roam around finding those pieces of cake and feeding them to the princesses to make them, you know, fat pretty much. So like basically the bigger the princess was, the harder it would be to like carry her fat ass out of the castle pretty much and steal her back, was the thing. Because if no one was feeding the princess, then one person could simply just slip in and take her and run right out of there. But if she's like super huge, then it takes like a full team to help carry her quickly, pretty much. And that was like the whole. Oh, what the hell's? I love this so much. that was great. Oh my god. I was expecting a cutscene like that where it just turns into a ragdoll game. That was great. That's a unique sounding game. Fat Princess, yeah. But yeah, that was basically the idea of like the main game mode there. Their take on like a capture flag game, pretty much. But the whole idea of it was basically just like a top-down Team Fortress 2 in a way. It was also very bloody and graphic as well too, funny enough. Because there like in every fight there'd be like a lot of blood and like dismemberment everywhere. It was crazy. Can I see that cutscene again of him just like flopping down there? That was amazing. I wasn't expecting a cutscene like that, man. That was so good. He's still falling. Oh, there he is. And he's dead. He broke his back and drowned. Lizard? That's what those things are called? Hell no, that's not a lizard there. Whatever. I knew we'd sooner or later end up in some sewers. The game just isn't fun without them. I don't know, I could do without sewers, to be honest. But as quickly as we ended up in these bud droppings, we should find an exit even faster. If it's of any comfort to you, I will tell you that those are no ordinary feces. No, this is royal poo. And I wonder what Mental's troops would do here anyways. Build an HQ? Clear as I can understand, but they have no noses. But what about the others? Probably best not to think about too hard. Look like something out of a game over screen, but a level transition like that sure gets yeah. That was funny.
Oh, even the royal poo stinks. Get us out of here.
I knew it! There ain't no games without sewer levels.
God, yeah, can we think of any games that don't have any super levels, actually? I want to say yes, but I can't really name any right now. Oh well. So he's now Ben? I guess he's Ben now. Yeah. Serious Ben. Benevolent Ben. Like, I just realized the music playing as well too, it's kinda creepy. That's funny. Hello? Yeah, hey there, October, welcome on in. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier, I, kinda zoned out there. That cutscene just, like, really boggled my brain there, I couldn't help just keep thinking about that. But how are you doing in October? Hopefully you've been doing on the weekend was chilling you in there. Picross? Where? Picross? We could definitely play some Picross, sure. But yeah, welcome by the way, Paul Underd. Best wishes, hope you find luck, space and cozy. Same to you there too, Reno. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi and helping keep it very silly and ballistic company. Hopefully you do enjoy the lurk there, my friend. I meant Halo, the game doesn't have sewer levels. Oh, I see, sorry, I thought you were saying hi, like, hello? And I felt bad I didn't say hi earlier. But yeah, you guys are right there, yeah, Picross, Halo, yeah, those games technically don't have sewer levels, yes. I guess if we think about, like, shooter games in general, there are, like... Yeah, I kinda can't really think of any shooter levels that don't really take place in a sewer. I want to say Half-Life. Like, Half-Life, I guess, maybe doesn't take place in a sewer, but it's hard to say. I can't really remember, to be honest, but I don't think that game doesn't... Well, I guess it depends, I guess, on definition of sewer. Because when I think of Halo, sorry, not Halo, Half-Life. Oh, we need explosives here. Interesting. Half-Life does have levels where, it takes place over in, like, parts of Black Mesa that's all about, like, waste management, but, I wouldn't really say they're exactly like sewers, though. It's more of just like a facility that's part of, like, Black Mesa that just handles, you know, just waste stuff, like garbage or whatever. Nice to see you all again. Yeah, it's good to see you too, October. Yeah, I miss seeing that big blue gator emotes. Love those emotes tons. And yeah, just heads up as well, by the way, everybody, and just in just under half a minute from now, and that break is going to start, just so you guys know. Welcome, by the way, Ice Bear. Thank you for the belly rubs. Big hugs back with you there, my friend. Best wishes, and hope you'll find the lurk to be nice and cozy time. You know, considering they're plumbers, I can't think of a single sewer level in the Mario games. Sure, they go through pipes and undergrounds, but sewers? Yeah, no, that is true. There's not exactly, like, sewer levels. It's more that they're just kind of like, you know, there's levels that take place underground, pretty much. Holy crap, this music's going hard. Make this sound all spooky. I like it, though. I like this music. Excuse me. While we're in ad break, though, let's take this time just to, like, take a quick break so I can drink some, get some more hydration and stretch the muscles, because I definitely should be stretching more, honestly. Alrighty. Yeah, get those nice big stretches in. Oh, good stretchies. And yeah, exactly, Gyro. Making the belly all huge, round, and slushy, exactly. But yeah, let's keep moving forward, I guess, now that we got TNT. Nothing much, getting all of, the stuff out of my, floors? Out of your floors, you say? Are you, like, pulling apart, like, the floorboards or something to, clean out whatever's underneath them? But either way, hopefully the cleaning goes well there, Ice Bear. Oh, those zombie guys are still around, okay. But yeah, slap the explosives on there. One of this will kill me. If I just, like, hug on the TNT. That actually almost did kill me. It definitely did hurt, but it wasn't enough to kill me. But it could have if I was on low health. That's funny. Now I'm in, like, a crypt? Oh my god. Went from a sewer over to a straight up, like, crypt here. Alrighty then. How's you today? Yeah, hey there, Waddles. I'm doing alright today. Hopefully you're doing right there as well, and hopefully the weekend was nice and chill on your end there. Oh, that clearly would have got me if I wasn't, like, already ready to shoot. Happening good. Yes, you're doing good there, Waddles. Very happy to hear that. Yeah, it feels like the game tried to jump scare me with that clear there, but, like, I'm just gonna, like... When it comes to games like this, these old school shooter games, I'm pretty much always, like, aware of my surroundings, like, 24/7. Sorry if you guys can hear a oh crap. A siren, by the way. I have my window open. So yeah, I try to just stay, like, ready pretty much at all the time when, with the trigger. Ah, crap. I'm taking, like, way too much damage. I can't, like, poke my head out too much. Thank you for the bag of Waddles. Big hugs back with you there, my friend. Did I buy... Hold on, I'm gonna backtrack a bit here. I just want to double check if there's maybe any health pickups I didn't pick up. Not that I, like, you know, really need the health. But you know, I was gonna say it too earlier, but I forgot. Yeah, I would say the day so far today has been nice and chill. I almost wasn't gonna stream actually today, I will say, because when I did wake up, not only was I like really sore, like in my muscles all over, like in my legs and arms, but I was also having some like really bad stomach cramps as well too earlier. Like my stomach was like aching or whatever. And I didn't know why. And I was worried for a second there that like maybe it was like coming down like some kind of like illness or something. I'm okay now though. Don't worry. I'm okay now. But yeah, it was just weird. I was hoping that I wasn't like gonna be like, you know, getting like the flu or whatever, because that would have definitely sucked for sure. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, thank you, Waddles. Got paid from last week and decided to get one of the tubs at Walmart to start filling whatever I have up, since family's already asked me to clear my room. Yeah, sounds good there, Ice Bear. Hopefully the cleanup will be nice and chilled there. I really appreciate that you have set up for notifications on ad breaks. Not one streamer I know does that other than you. I am noticing a lot more streamers are starting to do that now though, where they're creating like a sort of like timer kind of thing of their like chatbots that will give those messages pretty much as like a little heads up. And like yeah, I definitely do. Those little chat messages are definitely very helpful for sure. But I still like to just, for those that are you know lurking and aren't paying attention to chat, I do still like to like just make mention of it just in case, you know, just to warn everybody that like, hey, just so you guys don't get jump scared too hard, there is gonna be an ad break starting in like, you know, blah 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 blah. So yeah. Oh, look at my bomb. Yeah, I thought I was hearing baggage showing up. These clear are like a whole lot more easy to kill than the other ones in the past Serious Sam games. It's funny. Congrats on the 3 stream streak there as well, by the way, Icebear. Behaves with you, my friend. Those talk sounds like birds chirping, though. I heard that noise. Yeah. Something spawning, and I think it was that guy. I need to be very careful, though, because I need a health. I'm gonna take advantage of grenades, just so I can hit people from, like, around corners. Man, I miss when we were playing Quick 2, when I would use the grenade launcher a lot, and oh crap, I'm stuck in here. It was just really fun, satisfying using a grenade launcher, and Quick 2 was all. Hitting bad guys off like rebounds or like direct shots and watching, you know, their bodies explode. Okay, we good? Can I get out of here? Okay, we can. For real, some of these have a serious volume control thing that blinds your ears on if you got headphones on. Yeah, that's actually a thing that's been bugging me as well too, because not only can some ads be like loud, I've also been having this kind of like problem every once in a while with some streamers where certain streamers don't have like very like, oh crap, I'm trying to like find the words to explain it. Basically, lots of streamers I know of have their streams super quiet, and it really bugs me for that kind of reason as well too, because like, you know, I could barely hear the streamer, you know, talking about stuff or like the game or whatever, so I have to like raise the audio on my PC just so I can like hear it, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, just boom, Burger King ad, like right in that's like blasting my ears, and it's like, holy fuck. I gotta like re-lower the audio so I don't like, you know, wake anybody up or whatever. The Limzord is big and round. Hell yeah. One of the biggest lizards around for sure. Welcome by the way, Marky. How are you doing? Ooh, health, I need that. Hopefully you're doing well in the weekend. Was nice showing you in there. Movies on DVD be like. Alright. Yeah, that's another thing that also bugs me as well too, because I know a lot of movies do that kind of similar thing as well too, where like... What's that noise? Hold on. Oh, of course, they're like behind cover. But yeah, like lots of movies do that kind of thing where they have like weird audio balancing stuff where it's like, you know, during like, you know, story conflict stuff where like characters will like, you know, explain story and whatever, and it's just like you can barely fucking hear them or whatever. So you have to like raise the audio or like put on subtitles just so you can understand what they're saying. But then all of a sudden in the next scene, just a bunch of like, you know, loud explosions and car chase stuff happens, and it's just like way too loud. That also like just drives me insane as well too, man. Extremely quiet whispering 1 second later after you turn the volume up to maximum. Loudest fucking explosion since the Big Bomb, right? My grandma do not play our movies that loud. Yeah, no, I definitely know that feel for sure, man. Holy crap, does that bug me like crazy. But you know, like it's stuff like that where like that's why I like to say, you know, for any streamers that's, you know, want to start streaming for the first time, you know, anybody here that, you know, wants to try streaming for the first time, definitely do not be afraid to let your voice and the game heard, you know, because I see it happen a lot with a lot of new streamers where they, when it comes to like setting a perfect audio wavelength sort of thing, they usually set it too low. Because they're worried that like when it comes to the wavelength stuff, that pushing the wavelengths over into the red will make it so that way like, oh no, I'm gonna blow out everyone's eardrums by doing this. No, absolutely not. You need to be like pretty much a lot more louder than that to actually blow out people's eardrums in that way, pretty much. Because right now, like for me, like when I look over at the wavelengths for my microphone here, like right now I'm pushing it over to like basically like in the middle of the red pretty much. So that's where my audio is right now. And it's similar with game audio as well too. Like if I check the game audio, like go back in the game here, the game audio is basically pushed over to where the lengths are over in like in the middle of like orange pretty much, like the yellow bits. So like yeah, like I said, just do not be afraid to let your voice be heard pretty much, because like for that kind of situation I mentioned earlier where it's like, you know, if you're too quiet then people have to basically like raise their audio stuff there, and then comes the situation of like, oh crap, an ad just played and now I've just like, you know, now I've just kind of like blown on everyone's eardrums unintentionally by just having an ad explode basically. This door is locked. Plus also, if you're using OBS as well too, which I would also recommend people use OBS because OBS is just like, you know, as some would say, I guess, the GOAT or whatever, I don't know. I'm old. Don't laugh at me. But, yeah, well, like when you're setting up your microphone, you know, OBS does offer like filters you can put onto like audio stuff, including like microphone stuff, so I use those same filters as well too to help for making sure, you know, not only can you guys hear my voice, but also for those like rare occasions where I do yell or whatever, my voice won't blow out your guys' eardrums, you know. So definitely play around with those filters when you can as well too, because they do help a lot for sure. Mumble mumble, and that was really important in full ad breaks. Little Caesar's already $5. Yeah, exactly. What's your deal? Oh my god, what? Okay. I thought she was about to like pull something out of her ass there. Yeah, I saw that vent cover fall down on the floor there. I was wondering like who else is spawning. Help! Damn it, stop shooting. Talking to these zombie guys here, I don't want them to shoot that civilian or whatever. I think they already killed her though. Oh no, she's still alive, she's just hiding in the corner there, okay. Anyway, I'm about to start speaking. Spiel no poker of stunts, met the hugs. Oh, it's I love that, that's crazy. Yeah, cause like speaking about Asset playing like another language as well too, for some reason every once in a while as well too, I'll get asked at like play in French, which is weird because I can't speak French. Oh, thank you. I was looking over on this lady here and she was carrying like a little Sam for a second there. Oh boy, anyway, what's over this way? Actually, before I make any more preparation, let me drink some more iced tea here. Alrighty. Oh boy. But you know, basically just to wrap up my ramblings on about audio crap. Yeah, like I said, definitely do not be afraid to let your voice be heard, because I feel like it's better to be loud than to be too quiet, pretty much. Also, what in the hell's going on here?
Secret gay wedding has been interrupted.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and throw a grenade in there. That's amazing. I love that. It's not like a regular wedding. They have to specify in the fact that it's a gay wedding as well. That's crazy. There's these damn Gnar characters here again as well, which for some reason they're not bad guys in this game. That's awesome. That's perfect though as well too, especially for the fact that it's still Pride Month as well too, eh? That's awesome. I've had an occasional ad in Spanish. Yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah. Some Croatian dude in 2000 probably. Hey, do you know this little kid in the Netherlands? I really fucking hate that kid. That fat little asshole. I'm going to teach him a lesson in particular. Starts to design a clear skeleton. That's crazy. Happy Pride. Yeah, happy Pride Month, by the way, everybody. What is this game? It's Serious Sam. A game that is probably not serious at all, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, it's really funny how, like, this is definitely one of the most unserious games in the whole series, and, Serious Sam 3 is probably the one that tries way too hard to be serious as well, I would say. Funny enough. It's actually kind of, like, interesting when you think about it as well, too, because, like, from the game series up to this point here, like, the games have definitely, like, they are titled like Serious Sam, but they never really were super serious games, to be honest. It was only until when Serious Sam 3 came out where they tried to actually like make the tone of the game a lot more, you know, as the name implies, serious. Because the games up to this point have always been kind of goofy in their own way. They weren't like super goofy like this game is, but yeah, it's just interesting to think now. I swear I didn't know what I did to piss off one of the crew team devs, but the clear skeleton was made for the sole purpose of ruining this game for me. Every other enemy is cool, the skeletons fucking suck. Nah. Yeah, the clears are definitely, I don't know. I would definitely say they're definitely well used, especially in the first and second encounter. They tend to use the clears a lot in those games, for sure. It's actually kind of funny to see them starting to use the clears more now in this game, because for like the longest time in this game they barely actually used them, but now they are. But yeah, they can definitely be pretty annoying, especially with like how they usually are used a lot in swarms. And also for like, you know, surprising the players around corners a lot as well too. They do that a lot as well. In this game though, I would say the clears are actually a lot more easier to fight because of how like low health they feel like actually. I am taking like way too much damage. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I need health. I'm bad. I only know this game because of Enter the Gungeon. They're an over-the-top synerger when you shoot a cannonball that turns into a screaming man holding 2 bombs. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, they actually do add the cannon from Serious Sam over to Enter the Gungeon as a sort of like Easter egg, I guess, or collab or whatever. Oh god, what the hell's going on over here? I need health though, really badly. I never did get the Synergizer item for that cannon though, so I didn't know that was a thing with that game. Where if you get the item for it, it just spawns those kamikaze guys. That's awesome. I guess that's how over the top comes from this. Yeah, like yeah, the guy holding the 2 bombs, that's like an iconic enemy from the Serious Sam games pretty much. The kamikaze guys. They're basically used in like every Serious Sam games, and they always have the same kind of like scream as well. The only time they ever do change their like model though is in this game where their head is basically replaced with like a giant bomb pretty much. But yeah. Call of Duty players be like, actually, that model pistol was not used in this location in World War II. My immersion is ruined 1 out of 5 stars bargain bin material. Oh man, don't even get me started on that kind of stuff, because I've seen a meme or like a couple weeks ago that makes me laugh because of like how real that is there, Marquis. If I recall, the synergy was a cannon plus a bomb. Okay, that actually makes sense, yeah, because the serious bomb here, yeah. This is like a power weapon here, pretty much. It's a weapon that, like, once you use it, it just, like, kills everyone in the whole room, pretty much. Stinky Baka Lizard. Hey there, Citrus, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well on the weekend, was chilling in there. Serious Sam players be like, holy shit, there's a hillbilly with a chainsaw and a pumpkin for her head in this ancient Mayan temple. Sweet. That's what went on in my mind, honestly.
Pick up the king's statue and get us out of this stinking sewer.
Who makes these puzzles?
Who makes these puzzles? Yeah, no, seriously, like, when it comes to, like, all the Serious Sam games, I definitely, don't think too hard about, like, you know, all how goofy they are, because they're just fun to play, man. I love them. And yeah, it's like, the king statue, of course, is just a statue of a fat little Elvis character. It's Serious Sam, Marky. I have, black cherry soda. Ooh, hope you're enjoying that soda, Citrus. Yeah. Now, before we continue on, though, I want to see if I can't find that meme I mentioned. There's a meme that you remind me of there, Marky, that's, like, makes me laugh every time. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think I shared it in, yeah, here. Okay, I found it, hold on. Boop, there we go. Yeah, this was the meme you remind me of here, where it's like, modern FPS game. Oh, this gun is so heavy. I'm tired. I'm gonna throw up. And it's just holding a little pistol. And then there's classic FPS. Shoots a rocket at your feet to jump higher. 50 to 60 miles per hour is running speed. One-liners after murdering someone. Carries the entire arsenal but only uses 2 weapons. Like, this is definitely, like... This right here is why I feel like I gravitate a lot to classic FPS games, just for this kind of stuff here. Because, like, modern FPS games, like, they're so boring, man. Especially Call of Duty, where it's just like for that kind of like crap there. It's just like so annoying. But classic FPS games though, like they're made to like have fun with, you know, and I like it. Oh, what was it doing? Yeah, we gotta click the statue there. I need a little vinyl figurine of that Elvis. If only, man, that'd be awesome. I guess you never know, it might be possible. That's Warframe, right? I recall a video where you see someone with a pistol from a first-person perspective. I might have seen that video, maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, here comes the fighting, and I'm probably gonna die. I have armor, but I have like barely any health, so if I take like one shot, I'm gonna die. If I take one shot here for real now, I'm definitely gonna die. Oh, please, 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 need that health real bad. Oh, thank you. It's not a lot of health, but it's health nonetheless, so we gotta take it. Man, this is definitely feeling very like classic Serious Sam now, though. Big old room with a bunch of clear running at me. Oh, I missed it. I definitely missed playing the Encounter Serious Sam games. I know we just played them like not so long ago, but I already missed them, man. Armor. I see health. I want the health more than anything. I gotta try and get that health. Oh, the game just quick saved there, I noticed. Damn it! I'm so bad. I cannot be getting hit this much. Why is my phone going off all of a sudden? Okay, this is definitely more. I wish I had like bullets for my machine guns. Can you get out of my fucking face? There we go. I was expecting those big scorpion guys to appear out of nowhere and actually bum rush me. Sorry I'm missing chat, by the way. I wasn't expecting the fight here to get this intense. Okay, wait, just in case killing that bad guy is going to be the end of this level, I want to grab that health. Links don't work. Yeah, sorry. You have to like be granted permission to send links. Sorry. Guarded Starlight, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the end of the level. I've been booped. Boops have obviously regarded with Starlight. Hope you've been doing well on the weekend with showing under. Yeah, applaud yourself there, Sam. Oh, again, hiccups. Oh yeah, okay, that level's over and done now though, so yeah. Oh god. Stupid hiccups. Pistols in movies be like, and he just fires in and there's no recoil. Pistols in games be like, and he fires in and straight up dies from recoil. That definitely sounds very much like another modern FPS game for sure. Especially damn Call of Duty. You fire one sniper rifle and all of a sudden your head is just like upside down. You know, that video you mentioned there though, like now that you described it though, that doesn't sound familiar to me, unfortunately. I don't think I've seen that video before. I think they also made videos showcasing the weirdest ways to reload weapons, like replacing whole guns to the mag. I like that a lot. Actually, that's funny. You just like take out, like you just have a pistol, you take out the magazine, throw the pistol away, and then all of a sudden you have another pistol just to put the magazine in. That's actually really funny to me. So like your bones are forfeits, but I need them, Citrus. How am I supposed to play Serious Sam without my bones? Reloading on guns like guns. 50% man, 50% gun, 50% chin. That's basically Serious Sam there in a nutshell. Or at least Serious Sam 2, I should say. The more cartoony version of Sam. Magic. Right. Excuse me. Oh god, I'm getting I'm coughing because I almost choked on my own spit there. Unserious Sam, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I like that actually, Unserious Sam. It's just Sam, but like, he's just all like fat and lazy. Thank you for hydrating reminder, October, yeah. Let me drink some water here. I'm out of iced tea, but I have plenty of water. Alrighty. Oh, much better. Frivolous Fred. I love it. At least with the internet, we have an unlimited supply of magazines, right? Yeah, I was gonna say there that if you I don't know if it actually. I mean, I guess you can try if you want to whisper me to vid as well, there, Marky. You're free to do so. If that doesn't work, I guess you can also try Discord if you're in the Discord server there, but nah, it's okay. I guess we'll figure it out, I guess. That is if you want to share it though. I could try granting permission as well too, but for some reason, even if I do that, it still doesn't really work too well. Like, we can try that at least. We made it to the castle courtyard. Rambunctious Rick. It's funny because you guys joke about these names here, but I think they actually do have names like that in these games here. Because these games do also have like multiplayer game modes as well too, where you can do like, you know, classic arena game modes or whatever. Elven Villager. So yeah, like there's different skins you can like play as in those multiplayer game modes there, and I think they actually do have names like that for some of them. Funny enough. Well, you say the poor girl, plus your aim was poor. Maybe because you spent a night with that's morally challenged woman. Morally challenged woman. That's funny. Now, all you have to do is reach the castle gates. Maybe you will see her again, right? Of course you will, because there is a big wedding ceremony behind the castle doors. And of course you were invited. Oh, was the woman that Sam, like, had fun with that one night the princess? I didn't realize.
We need to find 4 of the greatest singles of all time if we want to impress the king. Have a look around, see what you can find.
Yeah, there's only one true king.
And that's Elvis. I whispered it to you? Yeah, I did see the pop-up there, thank you, Marky. I was worried it wouldn't work there, but it did, yeah. I see it. Hold on. Let me take a quick peek. Dire David. Okay, hold on. I want this actually. This looks hilarious. Hold on. I wanna. Oh god, my damn mouse sensitivity. Hold on. I just want to like get the video ready here. We can watch it together. Where is? Okay, hold on. Boop. Boop. Here we go. Okay. What's the deal with recoil? Recoil movies and TV shows. He just fucking he just fucking dies. I love that. Just like actually like knocks himself out. That's funny. Oh my god. Thank you for sharing that with me there, Marky. I love it, just fucking Jerry Seinfeld as well too, doing the Seinfeld like theme song. I hate to ask, but can you link that in chat? I think my friends will love it. I should be able to, yeah. I can try. Hold on a second. Crap. Where's the link? Here it is. Boop. There we go. Oh, and all of a sudden I need to connect to chat now. There we go, reconnected. I hope I didn't miss any chat messages there from that. Oh, excuse me, gotta drink more water, holy crap. Big McDankies from Big Spankies. I love it. Yeah, I didn't notice the name of that, the name of the, YouTuber, I guess is what you call it there. That's funny. Alrighty. This person makes a lot of vids like that. Hell yeah. Now, I should check the rest of the vids later, for sure. But anyway, we're looking for hot singles in our area. Is that what the goal is here? Hold on. Oh, collect 4 gold records. That's okay. That's what they meant. Okay. They said the computer lady Nitriska or whatever her name is. She mentioned singles, and I was thinking of like, you know, single ladies, like hot single ladies in the area. But no, she meant like records. That's what she meant. Is this an actual maze? Oh my god. Of course we're in a hedge maze now. We're not even at the castle yet. Where is the castle? Are we actually... Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, we're not at the castle yet. Just gotta explore the whole damn maze and hope we find what we're looking for, I guess. Okay, actually it's not too bad, okay. Looking around, it's not too bad. It's just a couple walls here and there. Excuse me. Wait, hold on. What does this say? Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Nuke Me Bender, LMN Tall Records. Is this supposed to be like another stab at like Duke Nukem there? Man, they definitely didn't hold back on making lots of fun with like Duke Nukem. Especially with the fact that, you know, they... Around the time as well too, when this game came out, they were constantly like announcing and like that one game, Duke Nukem Forever. And that game was just like stuck in development hell for like how many years. It was only until Randy Pitchford, the guy that owns Gearbox, took that game and officially finished it, and yeah, exactly, October. What a disappointment. If we ever do play the Duke Nukem games, I definitely do want to play Duke Nukem 3D someday, though. I do have the Steam version on my Steam library, the like re-release or whatever it's called. So that'll probably be the one we'll play if we ever get around to it. Oh crap. Those clown guys are getting like around me and stuff. When it comes to like Duke Nukem Forever though, I honestly don't know if I do want to play that game. I remember playing that game like way back then, like years ago, from start to finish, and I don't know, like it's okay. I wouldn't say it's like the worst game I've ever played, but it's definitely not that great. Like it has its moments here and there where it can be enjoyable or whatever, especially when it comes to like how you can like, kind of goof off with like items or whatever. But yeah, no, it was a game that just kind of like, you know, tried a bit too hard, like, you know, here, like trying to be like, you know, a game that was like relevant at the time. What the hell's going on here? Oh, we got like a jazz musician. How do I think I need to put a grenade in there because it's the only thing I can kind of throw right now. Well, yeah, hey there, Jet Raspberry, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well on the week on the show. I need to clear the area here first. There's still more of these damn enemies spawning. Are we good now? Nope. Okay. Doom makes fun of Wolfenstein. Duke Nukem 3D makes fun of Doom. Serious Sam makes fun of Duke Nukem. And then the new Doom makes fun of the old Doom. Yeah, no, to be honest, I do like it when those old-fashioned games would, Oh, here's the coin. I love it when those old FPS games would definitely poke and prod fun at like other franchises and stuff. I think it was always fun. Excuse my giant Elizabeth rumbling. Thank you for those readings there, Jet. Years ago, I remember playing the N64 version, and adults me find out there was music, but it was taken out. Oh, really? I didn't know that, actually. I never did play the old Duke Nukem games growing up as a kid. I missed out on like Duke Nukem 3D way back then, so I never knew about that when it came to that version. And yeah, best wishes over to you there, Jet, and hopes you do find the Lurk's Master and Cozy Muffer and the big hugs over to you there. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. No, we're not gonna question how we... Johnny Lee Nar's secret. We're not gonna question how he's playing that saxophone without like putting that thing to his lips. Okay, that's a fun little secret there, I guess. I was gonna throw a grenade in this hat there, assuming that was the thing we had to throw in there, but yeah, I managed to find a little coin there, so that's good. Maybe it's like Jack Black's saxophone? Maybe, actually, yeah. I forgot about that, about Jack Black, the fact he plays that, like, saxophone toy, whatever that is. Like, it's not a real saxophone, it's just a toy shaped like a saxophone, and you just apparently can play it. What a goofy man, that guy. God, I still have trouble, like, coming to terms with the fact that, like, he's apparently who plays as Steve in that Minecraft movie. I think the biggest thing with me in that movie is the fact that there is a Minecraft movie. It doesn't bother me when it comes to, like, you know, the choice of actors or whatever. It's just more the fact that they tried to make a movie based on Minecraft of all things. Because I'm genuinely surprised they actually managed to do so with a game like that. Because, like, from last I checked when it comes to Minecraft, Minecraft's all about, you know, mining and crafting, you know? All you're basically doing is just digging, collecting different, you know, blocks and resources to build, you know, fancy little houses and castles and whatever. So it's like, how do you make a movie based on that kind of stuff? But, yeah, no, sure enough they did, man. I never did watch the movie, though. I do need to get around to actually watching it someday. So I can give, like, a proper, like, opinion, I guess, on the movie. Oh god, I need to drink some water as well, too. My throat's getting real dry. It's actually the same thing with like the Mario movies as well too. I never watched those movies either, but I'm also surprised they also managed to like make movies based on Super Mario as well. From what I've been told when it comes to those movies, like I said, I haven't watched those movies yet, but I've been told that there's another coin here. I've been told that the first movie is at least decent enough, like people have enjoyed the movie. So I do want to watch the movie someday, just so I again have my own little opinion, I guess. But from what I understand as well too, when it comes to the fact that they made a sequel to it, people are very much less than impressed when it comes to that movie, apparently. There's definitely a lot of like opinions like here and there about why people are not liking the sequel to the Mario movie. Like people have like their own reasons here and there, but like the main theme I keep hearing is that like, yeah, that movie's not doing too well. Again, I wouldn't know, that's just what I've heard, but yeah. These damn clown enemies though. It was really fun to watch the Mario movies with friends, hell yeah. Wow, that makes me happy to hear that you had a fun time watching those movies there October, hell yeah. Yeah, like when it comes to like movies that I've watched over the years, there's never really been a movie that I, absolutely hated, for sure. Because I'm usually like very open-minded when it comes to like, media or whatever in general, with movies and games and whatever. Hold on, let me drink some water here, assuming we're safe here. Oh, there we go. That fucking saxophone though, I'm just realizing how kind of crappy it is. They're only playing like a few notes and that's it. But yeah, I will say though, like going back to the whole talk of like movies there, recently the only movie I was kind of disappointed with was the end to The Amazing Digital Circus. Aww. That does kind of make me a bit sad though, because I actually kind of enjoyed it, man. I thought it was a nice little ending to the whole series there. Sure, it had like bittersweet moments here and there, but I still thought it was a nice ending, regardless. It bad, man? Nah, that's okay. I've definitely been seeing like a lot of like, similar stuff here and there where like, some people like it, they're happy with it, other people are just like less than impressed as well too. And yeah, exactly, to each their own, yeah, exactly. Everyone is definitely free to have like their own opinions on that, for sure. It definitely doesn't bother me. What I was gonna say earlier though is that like when it comes to like movies, like I said, I do try to stay open-minded. There's never really been like a movie I stupid clown. There's never really been a movie I hated, except for one actually. There was one movie I remember watching with friends like several years back where if I wasn't watching a movie with friends, I would have honestly like genuinely like walked out of the theater. It was a movie called Movie 43, and I don't know if anyone here has ever actually heard of that movie. I would be very surprised actually if you guys did, because it's one of those kind of like weird movies that was kind of like it appeared but then just kind of like disappeared kind of thing. And actually, you know what? Speaking of which, I might just like do another pause here just so I can search it up here. Hold on. Because I want to see if there's like a Wikipedia page on the movie I mentioned, just in case. With a title like that, nope, that one's new to me. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Movie 43. Oh yeah, there it is. See, one of the top results there is just a thumbnail to a YouTube video that just like a YouTube link that just has a thumbnail that just says "worst movie ever?" question mark. That's funny. But if I go on Wikipedia here, let me actually hold on. Let me put up the screen here, just so you guys can see as well. Boop. There we go. I know it's small, but yeah. But yeah, this was the movie I watched like years ago. Movie 43 is a 2013 American sketch comedy film conceived by producer Charles B. Wessler, featuring 14 different storylines, each by a different director, including Elizabeth Banks, blah blah blah, a whole lot of people. The project took almost a decade to get into production and was eventually picked up by Relativity Media for $6 million. Filming took over a period of several years as casting, blah blah blah. Released on January 25th, 2013 after been originally slated for release on April 13, 2012. Movie 43 was panned by critics, although it was a modest commercial success, grossing $32.4 million against a budget of $6 million. Considered one of the worst films of all time, the film received 3 awards at the 34th Golden Raspberry Awards, including Worst Picture. Yeah, I knew it wasn't crazy. I knew it wasn't crazy, man. One of the worst movies I have ever seen in my entire life, and it makes me so, like, vindicated to know that fucking that movie was so bad it actually received awards for being so ass. That's so funny. I love that so much. 14, yeah, that was definitely a lot of directors, holy crap. To sum up the story for that movie there, it's basically a movie about a guy that's like constantly trying to like pitch movie ideas to like to another like producer or whatever, and they're basically just like the worst like ideas for like movies you could think of. They were so bad. It was so like not funny and whatever either. Like, ugh, like I cannot stress this enough.
Secret item has
Oh,
been
cool.
found.
Like, literally one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my entire life, man. Like, as someone that has sat through that movie in a movie theater, like, way back then with friends, I can tell you, like, firsthand, like, it is terrible. And like I said, I'm usually a very open-minded guy when it comes to, like, you know, films or whatever. But that movie genuinely was just, like, so ass. So, like, don't even, like, just... Do not let yourself be tempted by the movie, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. It's not worth it. Like I said, if I wasn't watching that movie with friends in a theater, I most likely would have like walked out of that movie theater. It was that bad. And I usually do not do that with movies. I do try at least like sit through a movie, even if I'm not enjoying it as well as I thought I would. Yeah, hey there, welcome back, Paul Nerd. Congrats on the 5 stream streak during my run. Hope you've been enjoying the lurkers so far. Thank you for care package reminder as well too, Paul Nerd. I'll stretch and hydrate in a second here. Save that guy with a rocket there, I guess. It does sound like a really good watch party fodder to do in Discord, so thanks. Oh man, what have I done now? I've just cursed friends here. Oh man, I'm gonna feel so bad later when I start hearing talk about how you guys actually did watch the movie and how terrible it was. Excuse me. I'll go ahead and stretch as well too. I just hydrated there. Oh, good stretchies. Alrighty. I had something on my mind I was gonna say, now I forgot. Ah, crap, yeah, I lost completely. Oh well.
Another door and another key is required. Let's start looking.
Damn it, I need these shotgun zombies to go away. There I go. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours, so you got to make sure to take a break. That is true, yes, you are right there, yeah. Well, It's almost been 2 hours. We have 5 minutes to go until that does happen, but yeah, it wouldn't hurt to take a quick break though. I can go and use the bathroom when the next ad break comes up and refill my water bottle. So we'll most likely do that when it happens. Oh man, excuse me. Hello. Again, I thought that guy was gonna pull something out of his ass. Hello.
Here we are.
Thank you.
Castle of Rock. Go and see the king.
Castle of Rock, I love that. Goodie. Well, if you've been doing it right there as well there, Paul Nerd, hopefully the weekend was showing you in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna quick save here just in case. Because this is obviously gonna be a fight here. Game left me some armor, health, and ammo, so yeah, we're fighting. Oh boy. Who's making? Oh, it's that guy. I forgot about those like battle cries that the NPCs do sometimes. That guy also exploded. Back a little sore, but I'm okay. That's good you're doing okay there, at least there, Paul Nerd. I'm sorry to hear that you're been dealing with back pain though. Hopefully your back does feel better soon though. Big hugs with you there, my friend. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you just need like a big hug from a giant Komodo dragon to help like reorient your back there. I'm just teasing, Don't mind me. This big stage though, can I play around the stage here? Oh, I'm smashing the stage. Can I play the drums? It's like the only melee weapon I have though. Okay, some fighting's happening, hold on. Oh, bird enemies. They sound like the harpies from the first Serious Sam game. I'm trying to think if this is the first time we've fought these enemies in this game though. They're not ringing the bell, so this must be the first time I'm fighting these enemies here, these bird enemies. Oh yeah, they literally are just harpies from the first game. Because they're bird ladies, I'm noticing. I can't get over the war cries these guys do though, I love them. Just... I do look forward to when we eventually play Serious Sam 4 and 3 though. Especially after playing a goofy game like this here and just start getting into games that's a bit more serious and not as cartoony. I think you would do more than fix my back with that type of powerful hug. Yeah, fair enough. I might just like make it worse, honestly. Most likely. Still wouldn't hurt to try, eh? I'm never not gonna be able to keep a straight face whenever I hear their war cry. It's too perfect. Yippee! Ah, crap, these guys are like moving way too wildly for me to shoot with rockets. Good. Also heads up as well, by the way, everybody, in just under a minute from now, Epic is about to start. Just so you guys know. Hopefully I can beat these guys up before it starts, though. I could just take a break, like, right now, I guess I can go and get those stretches and hydrates and whatnot, and also use the bathroom. I probably should now, eh? Yeah, there's a bit of a calm here now, so we should be fine. I do see there's like one guy there, but I'm going to assume that the moment we shoot that guy dead, the level's probably going to end, so yeah. So yeah, let's take this time right now, just take a bit of a quick break so I can go and use the bathroom, get some more water and just stretch the legs. So yeah, let's all take the time to stretch, get some water, some snacks. Yeah, if you guys have meds you need to take now, it'd be a good time to do so, and yeah, when we get back, we'll go ahead and continue with Serious Sam 2 here and see how close we will be to the end of this chapter here. So yeah, be my friends, be right back, everybody. Bye. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about the long wait, everybody, but I feel bad for taking that quick restroom break there. I kinda did need to take that break there, not gonna lie. I was gonna take this time to quickly drink some more water. Alrighty. I didn't refill my water bottle yet, but I'll be fine though. I still have plenty of water, so it'll be okay. Overall, let's get back into it now. Welcome back. Hey, thank you, Emmons. Be hugs with you there, my friend. Okay, was that all the fighting to be had here, though? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, wow, yeah, it definitely was not. You know what? Let me just use this. Might as well. I'm gonna keep forgetting about the Sears bomb there if I don't use it at some points there, like there. Like during that fight. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, okay. There was some nice armor and health pickups there that I could have gone to like refill my, like get my health and armor maxed out, but I didn't get the chance because the level just ended on its own there. I kind of wish that wasn't a thing there, to be honest. What the? Speaking in tiny person almost. Oh look, a Durgan. Oh. The very sounds of me when I enter a buffet. I like the stock sounds of the crowd there. Oh.
It was a perfect Sunday morning, but the air smelled of trouble. Something told me this day wasn't gonna be a good one.
And suddenly we're in like a Nor detective thing. All those guys look like Sam almost, those guys in the back there.
It always is. Suspicious faces stared at me wherever I looked, from every corner of the room. But heck, I decided to play along.
Oh wow, look at that hottie over there though. The groom.
The bloke looked suspicious, just standing there, quietly, almost happy. Or the king, hiding his true intentions behind huge shades, with a facial expression that looked like it was carved into stone.
That's funny coming from Sam, who later on also starts wearing sunglasses in the game.
Or was it the queen?
We know where Sam's looking.
Nah, it definitely wasn't the queen, though I may have to do some further investigation into her whereabouts. Apparently, the princess had been kidnapped, and they wanted me to save her. They were also very clear about what would happen if I refused to do it. I decided to take the job.
I love how they just have
Hell,
shotguns.
if the princess looks half as good as her mother,
man, this game, man.
Still have a happy ending, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting a goofy cutscene like that there, but honestly, I probably should be expecting a goofy cutscene every time now, eh? I just wasn't expecting it to be like that there, where they do their own little, like, detective kind of thing there. Was looking a bit, but I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Waddles. Hope you've been enjoying the lurk there so far. Welcome as well, by the way, Fizzy. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well and you had a fun chill stream earlier there. On D&D, so I'm currently lurking, stream muted, but want to support. So yeah, no problem there, Fizzy. Best wishes, hope you find lurks nice and cozy. She probably can't hear me right now, though. It's okay, I do hope she will still find the stream to be nice and cozy, though. And hopefully you'll have a fun chill time of D&D as well. Why so serious, Lizard? And did I seriously miss the Chinese arc? Heyo. Yeah, unfortunately you did, yeah. That whole chapter is like, long since been finished already. Is this Shrek? Maybe. Never know, I guess, eh? We haven't found an ogre in this game yet, but, it might be just because we, killed them by accident, I don't know, probably. Welcome by the way, Sinister, how you doing? Hope you've been doing well on the weekend with showing you in there. Oh, and suddenly we're on a hoverboard now, surfing through the skies. Because why not? I was gonna say there, that whole comments that you said there. I do hope to watch the movie again someday, Batman: The Dark Knight. I actually want to like rewatch the whole like that trilogy in a way. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Though to be honest, I don't know if I actually do want to rewatch The Dark Knight Rises, because that movie, like, it's definitely a really cool movie, but there's definitely lots of, like, you know, plot holes here and there that can be a little bit weird when it comes to the writing, but we're not gonna worry about it. I am also staring at the Harpy model there, because reasons. That romanticized medieval fantasy arc always reminds me of Shrek back then. Then again, the dragon is purple here too. That is true, I guess. From what we've seen so far of the dragon there, it kind of does look almost as if like they have the same shape as the dragon that Donkey, you know, bangs with in the Shrek movies. Anyways, don't think I didn't see where you were looking back there in the royal quarters. Remember, I can see what you see, and yeah, they are probably fake. The fact that Sam was staring at that queen's tits. I love that. Now, Cecil and the princess should be on the third island, as well as the medallion. Keep going through the rocks, and you'll eventually find the right path. It's not like in those other games where you can stray away and do stuff other than shooting. Do it fast so we can leave this whorehouse of a planet, smile face. I don't know, I kind of like this planet more now.
Let's chase a dragon.
I do sometimes, I don't really talk about too often here and there, but yeah, when it comes to like the whole thing of like, you know, do I prefer sci-fi or fantasy? Hey, also we got our bird companion back. And to be honest, I kind of prefer the fantasy theme more than sci-fi. I don't usually talk about it too often because I guess it's hard to like kind of have an opinion on that myself, because I kind of like both themes, to be honest. I think both themes are pretty cool in their own ways. But if I had to pick one, it probably would be fantasy. I think fantasy just makes like really fun like scenarios here and there. Especially after the mention of like a whorehouse of a planet. Oh crap, there's harpies here as well. Oh god, okay, minigun I guess. Man, it really feels like I chew through ammo in this game faster than the other ones, to be honest. Because I'm already out of like machine gun bullets there. There we go. We good now? Oh, almost.
Chase the dragon. You need to transport yourself from one island to another.
Okay, holy crap, man. I guess we're good now. As for Ryan today, been up since 9 AM, been fighting acid indigestion, working more on Linux, Cinnamon Mints, Albert Clip Studio, Paint, and imported materials I've downloaded over the years, so not all bad, yeah. Well, it's good to hear that you've been having a nice chill day so far there, by the sound of things. I am sorry to hear about the indigestion though, that definitely does suck for sure. I was also dealing with some stomach pains myself earlier today as well. They're still kind of there, but it's not too bad anymore. If it was really bad, I definitely would not be streaming today though. I probably would have just been taking a day off to just like rest some more. But I'm good, don't worry. What about sci-fi fantasy? Like Warframe 40k? I am basic on Warframe lore. I am definitely not the most knowledgeable when it comes to like Warhammer lore. Sorry if I said Warframe, I just realized I just said Warframe probably there. Yeah, no, Warhammer. No, I definitely have played with like Warhammer games here and there, mainly like Vermintide 2 and Darktide. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable when it comes to like that kind of stuff. From what I understand, there's like two halves of it to where there's like there's the sci-fi version where it's all up in space and whatever, and it's all about, you know, the Emperor, you know, phrase the Emperor kind of shenanigans or whatever. But then there's the more fantasy kind of themed ones where it's like, you know, there's all those like different races like the Skaven and lizards and whatever, elves and humans and dwarfs, you know, basic, you know, fantasy shenanigans here and there. And yeah, if I had to pick one or the other for those ones, I would definitely go for the fantasy side or Warhammer stuff there. I just like the fantasy stuff for Warhammer on that end. The sci-fi one is cool, like it's cool, but I don't know, it just feels like it goes a little bit too hard on the whole like religious kind of like, you know, the religious kind of like worshipping of the Emperor in there for me. It just goes a bit too hard on that as all. The hell? Oh man, yeah, ammunition's kind of a struggle for me right now. Makes you wonder what the Sam would think of Game of Thrones. Honestly, if they were still making serious Sam games like this, where they would, you know, put a joke in like every cutscene, I feel like they would definitely stab some, they would make some jokes at like Game of Thrones for sure. Like if Game of Thrones was like relevant at this time for this game, they definitely would have poked fun at that show for sure. What the hell's going on here though? What is this? Oh, it's like some kind of like a ride here, okay. Let's grab this stuff here. Awesome. To be fair, I had been seeing painkillers as I had been fighting aches in lower back and legs. I get you there, I get you. Best wishes and hopes you do feel better soon there, though, sister. Big hugs over to you there, my friend. I saw the health up there, but I guess there's no point getting it since my health is like max now. Which that means to make quick save here. Oh, it's getting hiccups. Hey look, another bomb. Perfect. I need one actually since I used the one I found earlier already. In the last level. Also, how, like, am I dumb? I just now realized that we're like up in the skies here. We're on the floating islands of this planet. I mean, like, I definitely did see it, but it was like, oh wow, wait, I'm actually like up in the sky. Yeah, I'm probably dumb, aren't I? Nah, not dumb, just a very himbo, I guess. Just a very himbo lizard. Anyway, I guess I should get on that plane there now, or whatever the hell this is, this flying contraption. Oh god, yeah, okay. This is definitely not the most stable thing here, because I'm sliding around all over just by stepping on this thing. It's gonna suck if I need to fight some bad guys, which I'm probably gonna have to, aren't I? This damn guy, though, it's just a random gnome here. Looks like a gnome. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I just realized the balloons are carrying explosive barrels. That's a funny way to decorate your floating islands. God, I need to get a new mouse pad as well too. This mouse pad I'm using is like getting all worn down. I can't make use of the full mouse pad to like aim and shit. I'm taking so much hits here because I'm so scared to move around and because I'm scared I'm gonna slip off and fall off the edge. Oh god, yeah, I'm taking like way too much damage. I just realized as well too, I haven't had the plasma guns in a long while myself actually. We used those like plasma gun and the lighting gun in chapter 2, but like that was it. We never really got a chance to use those guns again after that. I'm missing all the sniper shots as well too on those damn harpies. Hold on, I need to adjust my mouse again. I might just realize why I'm having such a hard time trying to aim here. Crap, I probably should be using that bird I got. Okay, don't matter. Oh god, yeah, moving around on this damn like platform here sucks. So no wonder I took so much damage because I can't dodge shit on this damn tiny little thing here. Congrats on the 5 stream streak there, by the way, Gyro. Big hugs with you there, my friend. Where's this from, by the way? This game? I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Where is this game from? I don't know why it's a hard question for me to answer there. This game definitely does have some age to it for sure. I don't quite know when this game first came out. But this definitely was from like way back then, that's for sure. Banana loves Sir Sam. Hell yeah, I love Sir Sam as well. It's actually like it still actually surprises me that they actually announced like a new Sir Sam game like a couple weeks ago. Being made by the same developers that made Dead by Daylight apparently. But it's like a roguelike Sir Sam game it looks like. And I'm definitely hyped for it for sure. I actually also did sign up for the beta testing for that game as well too. I'm hoping to like get access to that game when it happens. Because if you go on the store page for that new Sir Sam game, you can actually ask for like you can sign up for like the beta for when it opens up. So I'm hoping to like help play test the game when it happens. Don't know if I'll be free to stream it though. That's the thing. I might have to check some of the stuff. I'll have to see. Welcome by the way, Techno Nightmares and Chaos. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have been doing well on the weekend. It's been showing you guys in. Hi, Stitch. I love the old Stitch movie, the animated one. I never did see the live action one. I've never really been a big fan of the whole live action remakes, to be honest. I prefer the animated ones myself. But I'm just old like that, I guess. The game server unspecified? Nah, it's all good there, Garo. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like I said, it's still a hard question to answer there, because I'm not quite sure what you mean, like, where's this game from? Because the game's been, like, around, I guess, honestly. I don't know. Hear those harpies, where are ya? Hold on a second. I should be using this more. I have my own bird throw. It feels like I've been definitely using the shotguns a lot on this game as well. I wish you could be using the machine guns more, but it just feels like the machine gun in this game like chews through ammo like so fast. And like I do get that like in the first Sir Sam game you do the same thing with the minigun as well too, but like This one just feels like it's like even faster as well. Different night, take care. Yeah, no problem there, Blue. Hope you had a nice chill ghost time here. Have a good night's rest, be seeing ya. Sleep well. I'm having difficulty with these harpies. Yeah, it's because moments like this where, like, I wish I had an automatic gun on these guys, but, like, I just struggle with ammunition. The max amount of bullets you can have in this game is 1,000 when you're playing on normal difficulty, which is actually, like, amazing compared to the first game where on normal difficulty you can only carry 500 bullets, but it doesn't matter because in this game you still go through ammo like so damn fast, man. Which I guess is why the ammo count is doubled in this game, just because like there's it's just crazy. Oh boy, this fight sucked. Okay, I think we're good now. I hope. It doesn't look like I'm getting attacked at all, even though the music's still playing, so it should be fine. Oh boy, holy crap. Tomorrow is me birthday. Other than that, my day has been pretty good. Hell yeah. That's good. It's good to hear that the day's been good there so far, the chaos, and yeah, happy birthday to you there as well. Best wishes in hopes you do find tomorrow to be a very awesome day with plenty of cake and ice cream to devour. It's good that you didn't. Everyone hated it from what I heard. Oh crap, I forgot what we were talking about earlier there. What do you mean by what everyone hated there, Emmons? I totally, like, blanked there, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Where did you get this, from? On Steam, yeah, Steam. You can actually get the full Serious Sam series on Steam if you want. That's where I have, like, the classic games and this one as well. Well, there's the enemy that was still triggering that battle music. There we go. Oh, check it out. Yeah, sorry for the confusion there, Gyro. You, like, my brain got really boggled there when you asked, like, where is this game from? Because I thought you were talking about, like, you know, like, way back then, like, when this game, like, first released. Don't get me wrong, I love having a birthday, but the thought of being old is meh. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel about, like, my upcoming birthday. My birthday's coming in August, and, I definitely do feel it as well, too, since, I'm gonna be turning 30 this year. Shoot through so much ammo, you're buried in shells, and spent shells and brass. Yeah, exactly. No, this game definitely does feel very crazy when it comes to, like, ammo consumption. It just feels like it's too nuts, kinda. I wish you didn't shoot through ammo, like, so fast in this one, to be honest. The live action Lilo and Stitch Man? Oh, okay, I get you, yeah, I see. Yeah, like, it's not just that movie either, but I have heard that a lot of, like, the live action remakes that they're doing over the years have just been, like, flop after flop, so it's just like, it just kind of makes you think of, like, you know, why the hell do they keep making them, you know? Like, people are obviously hating them, why the fuck do they keep doing it? But yeah, no, like, for me, my own personal, like, opinion on those is that, like, I don't know. When it comes to the idea of, like, them remaking those, like, movies, those classic, like, animated movies into live action, I definitely prefer the charm of the, animated ones than having it be, like, live remade, you know? Because I feel like when you make it, like, live action, it just feels like it loses that whole charm that they used to have when it was, like, animated is all. Oh wow, that's my mouse bugged out there for some reason. I didn't mean to flick that hard there. Okay, oh joy, another plane ride. Perfect. Money, yeah, exactly. When it comes to Disney live action, give me the animated ones, even though I am curious about the dark original stories, yeah. And yeah, no, you're not wrong, like, yeah, that's the main reason why they keep doing this, because, you know, it makes them money, I guess. Which surprised me that it's still making them money, because it's like, if people are hating it, then how are they making money off of them is the thing. And I guess there's just like way too much people that are just hate watching those movies, I guess is probably why. That's probably my assumption there. Hey everyone, hey there Johnny, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hopefully the weekend was just showing you in there. Oh boy, this is gonna suck, another plane ride here. At least there's full armor and health of there, so that's fine. I'm just checking the whole perimeter, making sure I'm not missing anything either. Looks like we're fine though. I have definitely missed secrets here and there in past levels, but we're not hunting for all the secrets anyway, so it's fine. Okay, grab all that, quick save, let's do it. Just get it over with. Hey yo! I just gotta remember I have like all these weapons now, so I gotta like try and make the most of them. On this platform that I can't move around on too well. I hear those noises. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, those helicopter guys are tough. They have more health to them than I thought. It's hard to dodge any incoming fire because of like how awkward it is on this platform. Also, not gonna lie, the music is starting to drive me a bit crazy now. It's cool for sure, but after you hear it like for how long, it just starts to get like, it just starts to get to you, it feels like. What the hell? Why did, oh hold on. Why did Alderman hold that? I didn't see why Alderman held that message. I'm sorry that happened there, Johnny. I think Alderman was just being like really dumb and like thought there was something wrong with that message and it held on to it, but I didn't see anything wrong about it. Just got a signed card. Will Schwartz was from the anime called Jobless Reincarnation. The signed card is Roxy. It's a $400 plus card. Damn. $400 though, that's crazy. Hope the card's gonna work for you there, Johnny. Did that fucking... okay. That enemy jet drove into this platform, just exploded. Apparently wooden helicopter thing here is stronger than space jets. Who would have thunk? Hi! I make that exact same noise and sound exactly like that guy IRL when I'm saying hi to like a new face, like a stranger. Like I go to like get coffee at like a Tim Hortons and I make that same hello. Hi! I'm trying to throw the bird at that fucking big mech thing there, but it's like going for other enemies. Ah, great. There we go. I should have just done that from the beginning there. I was hoping the bird would be more reliable than what it did there. Bombs away birds. Exactly, yeah. This fucking, like, Worms-esque kind of, like, weapon you'd use in, like, a Worms game. Just couple that with, like, a granny bomb. Or the banana bomb, or even, like, the holy hand grenade. Did this guy shut up now? Go away. It's an angry bird. Get it? It's an angry bird. That's crazy, because I think this game came even before, like, Angry Birds as well. That's crazy. It actually kind of brings to mind as well, too, of how, there's that one game, Deadlock, eh? There's a character in there that's, known for, using bow and arrow, but his ultimate is also, his ultimate is where he throws a, like a ghost owl. And I remember, I remember watching videos where people, like, you know, edit the video to, like, have funny sounds or whatever, and, like, every video I see that does it with that owl guy, he just replaces sounds with, like, Angry Birds. It's really funny. Explosive Angry Bird, right? It's just a bomb bird. I love it. I eat dirt! just coughs up a bunch of dirt. Oh my god, I was referencing the Angry movie, by the way, for those that don't know. Like, you brought to mind the bomb bird from Angry Birds, and my brain went to that scene from the movie. All the birds are like doing the like speed dating thing, and the bomb bird's just like sitting there with like some lady. Hi, I eat dirt. Throw the birds. Alright, I'm out of birds apparently. There we go, are we good? I heard spawning noises, I think that was just the spawning of items. Huh, Nelly. Exactly. Explosive bird that's happy and innocent. I'm out of birds, here's your fingers. Oh yeah, flipping the bird, right, I see. No, I totally didn't just like look at my fingers for a second there and be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I totally didn't look at my fingers there. What is going on over this hill, though? Oh, we're going on over right there, I guess. Man, am I running low on ammo. All I got is shotgun shells and the sniper bullets. And one serious bomb, I guess, but I want to see that for, like, emergencies. Again, like, I wish, I didn't have to chew through so much ammo in this game. Because I don't recall if I ever actually ran into that kind of problem a lot in the first game. Like, sure, it did happen, like, here and there, where I would run out of ammo for, like, certain weapons in there, but, that was a thing, though, in the first Serious Sam game, the game gives you, like, a lot of weapons to, like, you know, spend ammo on, so, like, if you ran out of ammo for, like, you know, the laser gun, you would at least have, like, you know, other guns to, like, turn to for other situations, pretty much. But, for this game, like, constantly the game is like taking away my full arsenal and like having me like reacquire all the guns again. So like I think that's probably the reason why I feel like I'm struggling so hard with this game, is because I keep losing all the guns from the start of a new chapter. And yes, you could argue that like they do the same thing with the first and second encounter, where in the first encounter the game does take away all your ammunition for at one point in a in like one level, so you just start off with like your shotgun pretty much. But it's only like one time, you know, and you only like run out of ammo for all your guns, and you get them back like pretty quickly. Is the thing. In the second encounter, like it does happen where there's like 3 chapters of the game, and every new chapter you have to like get all your guns back, but The game is, from what I remember of the second counter, it is very generous when it comes to like giving your weapons back pretty quickly. So that's the thing. Whereas with this game, you know, like as I was mentioned earlier, where it's like I just remembered that like in this game, you get like plasma rifles, but there was only like one time where the game actually gave them to me, and now I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm just wondering to myself, like, you know, where the fuck is it? I haven't seen that gun in like forever. It was the same thing with the damn bird there, the angry bird that we were using. Like, the game has only ever given me those birds in the first chapter, and after that, it's like haven't seen them for like the longest time until it's all of a sudden this level now. Anyway, sorry about ranting about the games there. I just felt like having to give my thoughts in there on why I feel like I'm probably struggling so hard with this game, I guess, compared to the first one. This game feels like a Saturday morning cartoon for your dream assisted by Adult Swim. Yeah, that basically sums it up, yeah. It's definitely a lot more cartoony than the other Serious Sam game, that's for damn sure. Is it bad for it? No. It's honestly, it just makes this game a lot more fun, honestly. Because lots of moments so far, ever since we started playing this game, there's just been lots of moments where I've just been like bursting out laughing. It is definitely going to be very jarring though to play this game and then jump over to Serious Sam 3, where that game is probably like the most... It's the game that tries to be the most serious out of the bunch for sure, I would say. Even though Sam does, you know, still have his moments where he tries to give one-liners here and there, but the story overall in that game definitely is a lot more serious. Because the point of the third game is that game is supposed to be the prequel to the first encounter. It's supposed to be the game that shows off, you know, the events that happened before Sam time travels over to, like, ancient Egypt, pretty much. Hence why that game is also titled, like, Serious Sam 3 BFE, because the BFE part is supposed to be... It stands for, like, before first encounter, pretty much. It's also pretty weird as well too, because there's also Serious Sam 4, and I think Serious Sam 4 is supposed to be a prequel to the third game, hilariously, because that just makes it like, you know, it's a prequel to the prequel, pretty much. Do I have any? No, okay. You know what? Screw this. Just use this bomb. I'm getting tired of this. Not having ammo. I'm about to run out of shotgun shells. I only have 3 shotgun shells left. I did see that ammo bag there, though. Maybe we should be using the sniper rifle more on the flying enemies. God, I also miss having that cannon as well too. And the game hasn't really been very kind to me and has given me the cannon a whole lot. These bullets keep getting stuck behind that damn flying thing. Oh man, this music is driving me insane though. I kinda want this level to be over soon. Alrighty. I just had a random thought as well too there, though, the fact that this game, like, you know, if you squint your eyes a little bit, it almost as if looks like this game is like a game made by Adult Swim with the graphics and everything. How it's kind of like, you know, cartoony in the bits. And I started thinking of that one show that has that one main character, Brock Samson. I keep forgetting the name of that show though, unfortunately. But I started thinking in my head there where it's like, you know, what if they made a first-person shooter game where you play as Brock Samson? That'd be crazy as hell. I would love to see that. Wait, where am I going? Did I miss something back here? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I'm probably supposed to go on that helicopter again, aren't I? Venture Bros, yeah, thank you, Emmons, yeah. I keep forgetting the name for that show for some reason. Like, I don't know why. My brain always just keeps blanking out on that for some reason. I should get around to watching that show, though. I have heard it's a pretty awesome show. There we go. This is where I'm supposed to go the whole time. Oh, and level's over. That was not the same plane that Sam flew on.
Dragon has to be around here somewhere. There he is.
Yeah, I was just waiting for when that sound effect was gonna play. The slide whistle of like when cartoon character falls down. I guess it's time for a boss fight now? Question mark? I can't get over this music. Oh look, there's Dragon. Big old, or not exactly big ton. Just long, I guess.
I've come to take the princess.
Yes,
Okay, Mario.
Yes, it was a mistake.
What?
By all means, she's yours. You can take her.
Okay.
Holy cow! I changed my mind. You can keep her.
Please take her. I'll give you anything you want.
No one wants her.
Anything?
Oh my god.
No way, dude. It's not gonna happen. It's nothing personal, you know.
Fine. We shall settle this the old way. But this time, loser wins that.
Loser wins that. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. She's a woman. Granted, you know, not the most best looking woman, but still. Well, I guess she is supposed to be a princess, though, eh? Oh, whatever. Best not to think about it too hard, I guess, though, eh? Anyway, Boss Cecil. Cecil's right in front of us, I agree. Cecil's right in front of us. I agree that the princess looks, well, a bit awkward, but you promised the king you'd get her back. And promise is a promise. Dragon's skin is very resistant to your conventional weapons. Jump around and see if you can get some help and try to steer away from the dragon's breath. Unless you want to end up crispy skin. Mmm. Crispy skin. Oh,
One who plays with fire can easily get burned.
oh ow. Oh my god, it's playing boss music from the second encounter. Oh my god, it's bouncing shoes now. I don't remember. Did the game ever... Has this game ever actually played music from the other Serious Sam games? Honestly, like, hearing it now, like, wow, do I really miss playing the first and second encounter now. What am I doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Am I supposed to take that to bow and hop over here? Seems like it. I only had 3 shots there. Looks like I need to run around the whole area collecting those bows and then... Or, yeah, those arrows, sorry. Collecting the arrows and shooting them at him. Because I guess I can't shoot at the dragon. Yeah, man, no, I definitely missed the soundtrack for the other games. Hearing it now is just like really making me miss it. That's the main thing going on in my head right now when doing this weird, awkward boss fight. Okay, let's hop in here. I have 3 shots again. Oh, he broke the damn thing. Is he gonna respawn? Oh, down I go. Okay. You do also have to watch your footing, looks like. Look at that super realistic shot of like an actual like landscape down there though. Holy crap. That's crazy. Okay, let's try this again.
Fire can easily get burned.
Yeah, you can't dodge that for shit. Wait, what's the point of the game giving me? Oh, the princess is up here, I see, okay. What's actually the point of the game giving me ammo there when I can't really use it on the dragon? Can I actually shoot him? Oh, I kinda can. I think? I am doing damage, but not a lot, that's the thing, okay. I have to use those, like, arrows. There's a lot of ammo, or not ammo, but a lot of health pickups here and there, so it should be fine. Oh crap, I only had one arrow there. This fight does feel a little bit awkward though, having to like run around looking for ammo for that one turret. I could keep trying to shoot him as well too while I'm doing this. That's probably not gonna work. Owie, stop. I can't dodge your fire too well, stop it. Okay, I'm definitely collecting a lot of arrows here. I wish there- oh, wrong button. I wish I knew how much arrows I was collecting right now, but the only way to know is when I hop on here. I have 5 right now. Crap, he broke the thing. Does it respawn eventually? That's my question. Oh wait, there's more than one, I see. I just saw the one over there now. Oh, and Serious Jump just ended there. Crap, I can't get up there now. It does feel a little bit weird though, not gonna lie, hearing this boss music now, after all this time in this game. Is it if it doesn't, it does feel like it's not really super fitting for this cartoony as hell game. Oh, I'm out of arrows. It definitely fit more when it came to like the other Serious Sam game. Because I guess we were more used to hearing it in there than here. I need ammo. Owie. I also need a turret to use ammo on. Why is there so many emergency vehicles all of a sudden today? And they really just want to be known, I guess. How's everyone's day going? Yeah, hey there, Fallen. It's been going alright. How are you doing though? Hopefully you've been doing alright yourself. Hopefully the weekend was nice and chill. Ow. Yippee! Is there no more? Oh, okay, no, there's one right there. Okay. No, you! Oh my god! I have to do the whole fight over again! I jumped at the worst possible time there because the dragon just bumped me off the edge and I died. Oh man. That sucks. Doing okay? Yes, good, you're doing okay there, Fallen. Hell yeah. I'm very happy to hear that. That was definitely bad luck there. I should have been more aware where the dragon is, I guess. Oh fuck, I just realized I'm also spending those extra lives to having to redo the fight like this over and over. I totally forgot there was a life system in this game. Whoopsies. If I keep failing this boss fight over and over, then I guess we're gonna see what the hell happens when I lose it all, I guess. I just now started thinking back to that like cutscene before this boss fight started. No, you can have her. No, you can have her. That's so goofy. I don't know where Dragon went. He's over there. Try and make sure the turret doesn't go down this time. These damn trees are in the way though. Thank you. Okay, I'm out of arrows. He doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to me, plus there's so many health pickups around here, it's not really too much of a big deal when he does hit me. The biggest threat is when he pushes me off the damn edge. 'Cause that's just a straight up instant kill move there pretty much. And of course all the arrows are like scattered around on the edge of the arena here, so I have to like risk it by going over there. Serious jump. And yeah, just heads up as well, by the way, everybody, in just over a minute and a half from now, an ad break is about to start, just so you guys know. Hopefully the ad break won't interrupt any cutscenes though. That's my big concern there. No, okay, oh, we're good. I really wanted the arrow there, and I thought I could make the jump. Also, this is probably the only time you ever get this power up as well too in this game. The serious jump. Okay, let's try this again. I have a lot of arrows, so maybe I can just tank the damage there. And go for the other turret there. Okay. Oh, what the hell happened to my arrows? I had arrows and they all of a sudden disappeared. What the hell? Oh, I must have just spent them all and I didn't keep track of my ammo counter there. Whatever. I gotta look for arrows again. This is definitely not the most fun boss fight I've had so far in this game. Just need to get a bunch of arrows and hope that this will be enough. Is this some setting in the game? I feel like the arena's getting darker. Maybe it's just me. Okay, hopefully this will be enough. There we go, holy crap, finally. And now the dragon's having to sit down there.
Don't come any closer or I'll jump.
Oh, jump, you can fly!
Don't be a fool. You've got a full life ahead of you.
I'll do it, I swear.
Listen. I'll take the princess back to the king. But in return, you give me the medallion. Deal?
Oh my. Mental's going to kill me. Deal.
Okay. But hey, I guess we did. I guess we got all the medallion pieces now. So now what? Wow. Hey there, Braun, welcome on in. How are you? I'm doing alright. We just beat chapter 5 of the game, and yeah, it's definitely been a pretty fun time so far. There has definitely been some frustrations here and there with the game, but that's just because the game, I guess, is getting harder and harder, you know, because I assume we're getting close to the end of the game now, so, you know, the game does have to get harder, you know. Progression's sake. The sake of wrapping up difficulty, you know, kind of stuff. GG happy big belly hug. Hey, thank you for the hugs, Braun. Big peck and belly and for the hugs back over to you there, my friend. Well, yeah, I guess with that chapter done, let's get over to the next one now.
Unbelievable! He collected all 5
Excuse my changes, belly rumbling. Thank you for the belly as well, too, Braun.
You owe me 50.
You owe me 50. These guys in their like little
We now have the medallion.
clubhouse.
If you manage to get into Sirius, Mental is doomed.
If we manage? Is there a problem getting to Sirius?
Oh yeah, you see? Planet Sirius is protected by an impenetrable shield.
Impenetrable even to our powers.
Hey, fried chicken.
Whole Alliance fleet to attack Sirius.
A mighty cannon that can damage the shield.
Mighty cannon.
Where can I get those?
This is Cronor, small moon orbiting around Sirius. Huge military bases situated there, which serves as a Sirius defense post as well as a prison facility.
Thousands of Alliance warriors are imprisoned there.
On the colder side of Cronor is another outpost containing the most powerful laser cannon in the galaxy. If you locate the cannon, we can use it against Mental. It should have enough power to damage the shield.
Sam, you must free Alliance warriors. Once you free them, they will capture enemy jet fighters and wait for you in the orbit to activate the cannon.
Consider it done.
Okay then. Welcome back for the ad break, by the way, everybody. Thank you for sticking by with them. I do appreciate the support tons. Is this supposed to be the final chapter, I guess? We're gonna finally get to see Mental. The whole villain behind all the games so far. Oh, and Fallen Ladders. I'm legally blind now. I love how, like, every time they spawn Sam in, like, a new chapter, they always have to, like, change the whole, like, method of how he gets there. It's really funny. I think that time there was, like, supposed to be, like, a reference, I guess, to, like, Terminator or something today. I think. I don't know. Also, the level we're going into is called Area 5100. Anyway, great. Don't you just love prison facilities? All you get to do is walk the dark corridors, open heavy metallic doors, and shoot around. Where did the love go? Like I said on the way here, sorry if I misbehaved. That princess can really bring you back to reality. Okay, back to saving the universe. What we need to do here is try to release all prisoners and gain control over the hangars and the equipment. With that stuff, we'll manage to get ourselves a fleet of fighters and bang the crap out of Cirrus. The airfield is on the other side of the mountain, and you need to pass a tunnel connecting the prison facilities. Airfield and hangar area. It won't be an easy task, as I detected a number of defense turrets in high positions, so you should watch your every step, okay? Okay. And yeah, sure enough, the start of a new chapter means my whole arsenal is gone again. I love it! How many fucking times I've had to, like, start off with a whole, like, all over again with finding all the guns again. It drives me nuts, man. Thankfully though, at least we get to start with our old reliable shotguns here.
Now I can do some serious gang banging.
Haha, game banging. Alright then, well, I got guns, so let's just see if we can make the most of them here. I'm also shooting up all the crates to just see if there's anything in them that doesn't look like it. Yeah, she destroyed these crates. That one went flying, I guess not. Alright, whatever. At least that damn, fantasy themed music isn't really playing so much anymore. That music playing during that, like, one level, the level before that boss fight we just had, definitely was driving me insane. So it's nice to have something different now. That's the problem with this helicopter as well, by the way. There you go. Now we get to deal with a siren going off. Oh, never mind, it's gone though. Ooh. Grenades. Yeah, another gun we never really got the chance to use a lot of in this is the grenade launcher. God, like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, like, when it comes to, like, the whole Serious Sam series so far, like, as much fun as Serious Sam 2 has been, I definitely wouldn't say it's my favorite game of the whole series. So far, I would say Serious Sam, the second encounter is probably the one I had, like, the most fun playing. Sure, there was definitely moments, like, in the first few levels of the second encounter where there was some frustration, especially, like, how the levels were designed in there to kind of, like, you know, boggle the brain or whatever. But it was definitely a fun time, though. I definitely enjoyed, like, you know, I love the full arsenal in that game. I love using, like, the flamethrower and everything in there. This one, like, this game here, like, it's definitely fun. I love it a lot. I love how much this game has, like, made me laugh, for sure, of all the cutscenes and shit. But I feel like the biggest thing I struggle with, for sure, is what I mentioned before earlier, where, like, I keep having to constantly get, like reacquire all the guns again, you know? I just realized that there's, this crate has a name. Evil Crate number 666. That's amazing. Like, usually, I don't mind it too much in some games where, you know, when it comes to, like, the story, like, sure, having to, like, refine the whole arsenal, but, like, it just feels like they do it, like, too much in here is all. That's the thing. It just gets tiring at this point now, having to, like, fucking find all the guns again, you know? I wish I could just play around with, like, all the guns more, you know? I would have loved to, like, have the plasma gun again, or, the grenade launcher and whatever. But, like, yeah, because a new chapter started in this game, I have to, like, fucking... I'm just starting off again with, just the shotguns. What the hell? Why is there... There's a pool of, like, acid here with a bunch of shark fins in there. Hold on, let's, yeah, the game did quick save. I'll just quick save here again. What happens if I jump in the pool? The shark fins aren't even, like, connected to anything. They're just floating there. The shark fins are fake. That's funny. We're gonna reload that save there. I'm not gonna lose it live on that.
Now that's some serious firepower.
But hey, a grenade launcher. I haven't seen this gun in forever, man. Holy crap. It's about damn time. There's stuff in that acid pool there, though. How do you get the acid out of there? You just, well, I guess just pull these. There we go. Yeah, the fins are just fake. They're not even real. I have expected to see a bunch of, like, fishies just, like, flopping around in there somehow. But, you know, it's just another funny little joke there, pretty much. Also, what's over here? Oh, okay. This door is locked. I guess I'm not allowed to go in there? Hold on. Oh, wait, there's a guy up there. Open up. There we go. I thought for a second I didn't, like, run in there fast enough was why, but no, there's a guy guarding the gate.
Secret hover fighter has been found.
Hell yeah. This is much better than just fighting, like, a shotgun. Not gonna lie though, like, because of like where the story is now, the fact that we're like, I guess getting close to the end of the game now, it does feel like the story is actually starting to take itself a bit seriously now. I kind of forgot why we needed the medallion pieces though. I'd have to like probably like look back, I guess, later on like the past streams to like relearn why. Oh, there's turrets over here. I guess if I run out of health of this, then I can hop on those turrets. They're also using the clears again. Yeah, it still surprises me that they took the game this long to start throwing the clear at me. Those spaceships are pissing me off. Because I don't think I can hit them with this damn vehicle I'm in. I don't even know what this vehicle is. Oh, there we go. I can kind of get them if I anticipate when they're coming. I also just now started thinking back on the talk of like those tycoon games I mentioned earlier, and now I have an urge to want to play Parkitect. Not gonna lie. I probably shouldn't though. I already have like I already have Open RCT installed, which is like a fan-made mod for Roko's Tycoon. I might just play that instead. Because Open RCT is basically just Roko's Tycoon 1 and 2 combined with a lot of like quality of life fixes and stuff. I'd say if you're a fan of the classic Roko's Tycoon games and have them in your Steam library, you should definitely consider checking out the mod Open RCT. Because like I said, you're basically playing the regular Rollercoaster Tycoon games, but like with a lot of like quality of life fixes and stuff here and there. So it's great. What is that? Inmate warning. Oh. I see this door here and I was thinking, like, can I open it? We can check right now, I guess. Door is locked. Okay, never mind. Excuse me. I was thinking, like, maybe I can bash that gate open there, but it doesn't look like it. There's still a bad guy around here. Oh, there you are. There was a bad guy somewhere around here that we couldn't see that was causing the battle music to keep playing. Oh, even more bad guys now, though. Yeah, I know, like I said earlier as well too, though, this is definitely the farthest I've ever made in this game, for sure. Because I first played this game like years ago, like years way back. Like way back when I first got this game on Steam, I would say. I never got this game growing up as a kid, unfortunately. But I eventually did get on Steam, and yeah, I don't remember. I think the farthest I ever made in this game was probably the end of the Chinese-themed level. Once I beat the boss for that chapter there, I think I just like stopped around there. I don't even remember why I stopped, but that was like the farthest I ever made in the game way back then. So like yeah, like all these levels we've been playing so far for the past like sessions here, they've been like super new to me. Am I supposed to blow up these doors? Is that what's going on? Doesn't seem like it. Just music playing. It's like army themed in a way almost. Okay, what are we doing though? What are these tires? Hold on. A bunch of racing tires here. Serious grip. Okay. God, you know what? I actually do kind of miss playing racing games again. What was the last racing game we played on stream? I'm trying to remember. I was gonna say Need for Speed Most Wanted, but no, I think the last one we played was Mario Kart's Wii. After we beat Mario Kart Wii, I just kind of like moved away from race games for a bit because I mostly just didn't really know which race game to play next, I think was all. But yeah, no, with that in mind now though, like, what racing game would I play right now actually? My mind mostly goes over to like Mickey Mouse Speedway USA for the N64. I'm also thinking about that one game based on that movie Cars, that old Pixar movie. Specifically the first movie, I should say, because I know there's like a whole bunch of like Cars games out there now. I just remember like back then as a kid growing up, there was one game I played based on the first Cars movie that was a lot of fun. Because it basically just took place like right after the movie pretty much. So all you're doing is just like, you know, just racing around everywhere. Doing like a bunch of missions for everybody and stuff. Also, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I lost? Okay, hold on a second, hold on. Rescue the prisoners. Prison cell 1, 2, and 3. Prison cell 1, 2, and 3. What? Where? I guess they're talking about these doors here I keep passing by and the vehicle I'm racing in on. Oh, it says F to use, okay. It's these guys. Hello. I remember these guys from chapter 1. Haven't seen them in a hot minute. And oh no, who saw that coming? Of course there's bad guys waiting for me. Get out of the way, man. Great, now they're dying because they couldn't get out of the way. Well, I rescued them. It's kind of their fault for, you know, not knowing how to you know, not having any sense of survival skills. So what, is this door still locked? Yeah, it says it's locked. Is there like a secret I'm missing here that I don't know of? Probably. Oh, more baggage has spawned apparently and are shooting me immediately. It looks like all those shots I fired there didn't count, though. I guess I have immunity whenever I'm in cutscenes, so that's good. It's like an angry cat's on like a loudspeaker. And hey, it's these guys from the Chinese chapter I mentioned. I guess we're starting to see all the characters from the past cutscene, or not cutscenes, in the past chapters in here now. And there's these guys from the Giants world. Hey yo! Okie dokie. My flying little machine here is about to break soon though. Out of curiosity though, is this cell door open now? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know how to open it, so whatever, I guess we're moving on then. Yeah, pass through the tunnel. We gotta go through the tunnel now that I've rescued them. Oh boy, okay. I couldn't... The fan that fell there, I didn't see it as a fan at first. I thought it was some kind of like trap. I started shooting at it. I also just noticed that the clear when they die, they're falling apart sound effect. It's also another stock sound. It's kind of funny how, like, at the beginning of this game, actually, like, the first cutscene that plays, there's a whole, like, joke that, Triska makes where it's like, oh, I could talk now because the game has a bigger budget now. But then you have, like, moments like this where it's like, that's just a royalty-free sound right there. You guys definitely save money on, like, stuff here and there. This game definitely does, like, funny enough though, it does feel like it does have it definitely has, like, a bigger budget than the other Serious Sam games, so... That's for damn sure. It's just really funny how, like, this was the direction that they took, though, making the game a lot more cartoony. Hey, look, minigun. Cool. Oh, and I guess that's the end of the level there, okay. These levels also feel a lot more shorter than the first game as well, funny enough. Like, some levels are fast, some of them, like, have some length here and there, but... yeah, it's weird. Still playing that damn siren. Look like Sam put on his like wheelies up there. Those shoes with the wheels on the back. The way he just slid there. Alrighty, well done Sam, you released most of the prisoners. There are a couple of prison cells in this area, so it would be great if you released those guys too. Well, after we pass the first courtyard, we will be getting into the airfield area. There are a number of hangars and big crates containing weapons and technology. Sorry, I was reaching for something. With the released prisoners, we can capture enemy jet fighters and do a direct strike on Cirrus. Cool. We can do just that. Yeah, let's go for it. Never did get to use the grenade launcher a whole lot though, since I was on that vehicle the whole time in that level. I gotta remember like what guns I have now. Because again, all my guns have been taken, so I gotta remember what I have. Okay, we're good. At least the game is being kind and giving me ammo here and there. Holy crap, okay. That wasn't really much of a surprise there, it was just more like, wow, where'd that explosion come from? The game's trying to do more surprises on me by, like, having these enemies jump out of nowhere. It's also weird, but this level's kind of like low-key, like giving me flashbacks to when we played the Ratchet & Clank trilogy. The first 3 Ratchet & Clank games like a while back. We played them on the PlayStation 2. That was a fun time for sure. I actually do miss playing those games, not gonna lie. Well, mainly the 3rd game though. Yeah, when it comes to the Ratchet & Clank trilogy, like... yeah, the best way I would describe them was that, like, they definitely got a lot better as, like, the games went on, is what it feels like. Because, like, first game, like, you know, they tried, you know, they were trying, like, a new thing where it's a 3D platform with the whole thing of, like, collecting, you know, guns and tools and stuff to progress through levels and whatnot. But the controls for the first game were not really the greatest because, like, the way they designed that game in mind was definitely, like... it felt like they had, like, the 3D platforming in mind more than, like, shooting. Because there wasn't really much of, like, you know... there wasn't strafing or whatever in that game, you know? I need to drink some water, though. My throat's getting real dry. Give me a second. Alrighty. Ooh, chugged a lot of water there. But yeah, no, like, oh, these the little babby guys. Hello. Oh my god, they made a mess here, though. That's gross. But you know, like, when... When it comes to like the first Ratchet and Clank game though, I definitely do have a lot of nostalgia for that game. Because that was like the one and only Ratchet and Clank game I played growing up as a kid. I never did get the other games way back then. Until, you know, like way later, of course. And yeah, like when I eventually got to play the second game the first time, like it definitely like really surprised me the fact that that game like gave the it started like giving the strafe controls. Oh my god, they're killing the babies. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. You bastards. They might stop shooting the babies. I don't want to say, but they are kind of like distracting the bad guys, which is nice, but it's still kind of tragic that they're killing little baby alien guys. But you know, all I was gonna say when it comes to like the second Ratchet and Clank game was that like it definitely was really awesome. Like, it made me very happy that they added, like, the ability to strafe in that game. Because it felt like it was really needed when we played through the first one. Because I could probably, like, you know, move around the levels and, like, actually, like, you know, aim and... I can move while aiming and shooting all the different, like, weapons you collect in that game, which was nice. But it definitely wasn't perfect though, because you still had to like hold down a button to strafe as well. You know, I'm just gonna use this. Screw this. There we go. Ran out of machine gun bullets again, so of course I have to rely on a different gun. Cause yeah, like I remember, as much fun as the second Ratchet and Clank game was, going commando, I should say. It definitely wasn't my favorite game, but it was mostly just because of like how awkward it was to hold my controller to make use of like, you know, strafing and shooting while also like moving around. But yeah, then we played the third Ratchet and Clank game, and that one I would say so far was definitely my favorite out of the trilogy, because yeah, like I said, like as the games just went on, they just got better, pretty much, and it feels like with that game, they definitely perfected the controls, because like, there was options for like how you wanted the controls to feel in that game, where you could make it that way it played like, you know, the first Ratchet and Clank games, but you could also make it so that way the strafe controls were locked in. So what that meant was that like you didn't have to hold down a button to strafe, because strafing was just like forever locked in, and that to me just felt like it was super needed, because like I could move around the whole level comfortably. I could aim and shoot comfortably, and my hands wouldn't be so, you know, like tied into like a pretzel while I was holding the damn controller, you know? So it just felt, it was just, yeah. Just because for all that, it was just like, it very quickly became my favorite out of the whole series so far. But yeah, no, I do also realize as well too, though, that I am definitely missing a... I'm definitely missing on a lot of other Ratchet and Clank games as well too, though. Because so far I've only ever really played the first three of the games from back then, from the PlayStation 2. And there's been like a hell of a lot more Ratchet and Clank games that have come out over the years for sure, man. I mean, like even recently, there's that one game like Rift Apart, which is like a game that kind of came out semi-recently as well. Of course, you're back to the zombie shotgun, guys. Oh yeah, no, if we ever do get around to playing the rest of the Ratchet & Clank games though, I imagine it's gonna take a long while until we eventually get to, you know, rip it apart, eh? Because, like, how many Ratchet & Clank games are out there nowadays, you know? If we count, like, all the ones that come out over the years. That's the thing, man. Gonna lurk. Okie dokie, Sinister. I hope you find the lurk to be nice and cozy, my friend. Big hugs with you there, lovely tons. It's just funny to think about with like Ratchet & Clank, because like if you think about like other like PlayStation game series back then, like Jak and Daxter, like there was definitely a couple for sure, but definitely not as much when it comes to Ratchet & Clank. Because from what I understand, there was, you know, Jak and Daxter 1, 2, and 3. Then there was that racing one, and then I think there was a game for the PSP where you play as like the sidekick, Daxter, I believe. Which is funny, because I think Ratchet & Clank also did the same thing, where there was a game for the PSP where you play as Clank exclusively. What the hell is going on here? I didn't realize that these big abominable snowman looking guys were spawning the zombie guys. There we go. Alrighty. I gotta pause for a second here though, because I hear something coming up, so give me a second, everybody. I'll be right back in like a quick minute. Buh. Okay, never mind. We're good, it was nothing. It was nothing too serious or important, so we're good. I can at least take this time to hydrate real quick. Alrighty. Oh boy. Because yeah, all this like yapping I'm doing all of a sudden out of nowhere is really drying my throat out. Holy crap, man. But yeah, it's funny though, because like speaking of like Jak and Daxter as well, I definitely do still want to play those games as well too. I want to play the trilogy. Growing up as a kid, I definitely have played the first Jak and Daxter game before. I do remember even like beating that game. It was like really hard though, from what I recall. I don't know if it was just if it was just because the game is, you know, really difficult, or if I was just a dumb kid and didn't know how the game worked. But you know, I guess another reason to play the game again, just to see how hard the game actually was. But yeah, no, what's funny though for me and my history of that game is that somehow I actually missed playing the second game. I never did get the second Jak and Daxter game growing up as a kid. I went from playing the first one and right over to the third one. And yes, it definitely was a little bit confusing to me when it came to like the whole story of the game. Jumping from like the first one over to the third one and whatever, but it definitely didn't really bother me too much as a kid though. I remember still having lots of fun with the third Jak and Daxter game. It was interesting as well too though, because like with the first Jak and Daxter, it was basically just another 3D platformer game. That's basically what the whole game was. But from what I understand though, when it came to like the sequels, like the second game, they went for like the same route as like Ratchet and Clank was, where it was a mixture of like 3D platformer, but also like shooters in a way. Because in the second and third one, it was all about, you know, like building their arsenal of like guns and just using them to like, you know, blast a whole bunch of bad guys everywhere. Hey look, a cannon. Let's go bowling. I missed this cannon, man. I'm happy to see it again.
We need this airfield to launch a serious strike against Sirius. Take it over.
A serious airstrike on Sirius. For real? Are you serious? Sorry. My inner Ryuji kicked in for a second there. God, speaking of Persona as well too, they finally announced like Persona 6 now, eh? After like all those different like spin-off games for Persona 5 and whatever. And even also like remaking Persona 3. That's it's actually really interesting to me, man. I'm definitely very interested to see where the 6th game goes for sure. Don't know why I said it with a lisp there. The 6th game. I definitely do still need to like get back into Persona 5 at some point as well too. I do feel bad that like it's been like how many weeks now we have not gone back in that game yet. I don't know, it's just like I just kind of like unintentionally took a bit of a break from the game, I guess. I didn't really mean to, but I guess there was a part of me that was kind of like getting a little bit burnt out on the game. I guess we'll just use this bomb, why not? I also just now noticed that there's turrets over there. I don't know why the hell they're over there. Guess we'll use them. I wish my shots would hit them somehow, even though their projectiles are how huge. Oh, crap, this thing's gonna explode, yeah. These turrets don't really last too long when they start taking hits. Oh wait, I do have ammo for my minigun. I was about to complain about the fact that I wish I had ammo for my minigun. But I do. Because this is definitely one of those kind of moments where you wish you had like an automatic gun for these big hordes, like you would with the first Serious Sam game. Oh, here's this thing. I can just ride this here. Because this is definitely a very serious fight here, but I'm kind of just struggling here because I'm not sure what weapons I should be using here. Oh boy. The bosses from the old Smash TV arcade game are back. Man, I bet I bet no one here even knows what I'm talking about either. Which kind of makes me sad because Smash TV is like one of my, if not my all-time favorite arcade game growing up as a kid. Smash TV was basically just a top-down arena kind of shooter, I guess is what you'd call it. It's basically a whole arcade game where you just go room to room, like clearing out waves of bad guys with like, you know, weapons and weapon pickups and whatever, while collecting a bunch of like piles of like money and gold and, you know, other prizes. Because the whole theme of that game was it was a game show. So the whole idea was like, you know, you were playing as a contestant on Smash TV, collecting a bunch of like, you know, money and prizes while you like, you know, defend yourself from hordes of bad guys in all these different rooms. It was really fun, man. I wish more people out there knew that game because I feel like it's definitely a game that's should have received more love because of how cool it was. Or at least maybe that's just my nostalgia speaking there, because I definitely do have a lot of nostalgia for that game. There we go. Did I clear up everything? Nope, looks like I did. Okay, it's time for a speech now, I guess. Wow. Whatever you do, Sam, do not fart.
My friends, there comes a time in life when one must take a stand. And that time is now. And if
What the hell's
ever
going
feel
on
like
behind those
giving up,
speakers that there are?
Just remember my words. If we try now, we shall never have a chance.
They're messing up his whole speech.
Defeat mental. So be brave. Enter those starships. That fate.
They're like, what?
Damn. It didn't work.
Who's clapping? Oh, the little baby. Oh, everyone's gonna join in now, I guess. Well, he's doing it, I guess I'll do it. Oh man, it's like when you watch a movie at a movie theater and one guy starts clapping and everyone just kind of joins in like, oh, he's doing it, I guess I'll applaud. My friend definitely did it a lot. I remember there was this one friend I have that, he would be the one to start it. He would always start applauding like one after a movie and would see if anyone else joins in. And almost always, they do.
Still have some business to do here.
He's getting all dramatic all of a sudden, holy crap. Okay then. What a speech to way. Okay, next level. Let's see what's... Oh, of course we're dealing with Arctic stuff here now. And Sam, of course, is...
Man, it's cold.
freezing.
Planet Sirius is protected by an impenetrable shield.
Impenetrable even to our powers.
We need that cannon up and running to attack Sirius. Good luck.
To make omelette de fromage, break 2 eggs.
Omelette de fromage.
Fine sheets.
Heat the onions in a frying pan and add eggs.
Add cheese and sprinkle with a dash of parsley.
That's so out of nowhere, just getting some flashbacks to how to make omelette du fromage. It's not even how you're supposed to, like, say that's the omelet stuff either. Because apparently, from what I understand, a lot of like a lot of French people get mad at that whole saying of omelette du fromage as well. Oh, now I'm getting hungry for like eggs and cheese, like cheesy eggs. Also, I love that. Just a snowman with a rocket launcher. Frosty Snowman's definitely not fucking around anymore, is he? Anyway, isn't it cold? Good thing you brought something warm to wear, right? The Alliance fleet is on its way to Cirrus. We must find a laser cannon to open a gap in Cirrus' shield. The cannon is hidden in one of the mountain hangars. I took a sneak peek while we were approaching the base, and it seems there are a number of thermal outlets that relieve the steam from the laser cannon room. You can warm yourself there. We have to get to the other side of that perimeter wall. I saw an elevated landing pad over there. You must secure it, and the Alliance troops will drop off a sizable amount of explosives. That we will use to blast the doors leading to the central laser cannon chamber. Let's do it.
It's freezing out here. If you
Oh,
don't
wow.
find a warm place, we're gonna die.
Interesting, okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and save here for now, because I think, unfortunately, when I look at the time, I think, yeah, we're definitely at the time where I usually have to wrap up. I'm so sorry, buddy, but yeah, I think now would be a good time to start wrapping up and start seeing who we can raid for the day. So I'm gonna do like one quick final stretch here. Oh man, I really need to stretch. Oh, stretchies. Alrighty, and we will go ahead and start quitting for the game for today.